Garrison. I mean, I say, yo, Power Rod, see a smoke, I great from the rising of the sun until the going down. You're the baddest Bajan artist ever.
Give me the herb I make me. Give me the herb I make me. Give me the herb I make me. Meditate. Give me the herb I make me. She give me the herb. Cause I feel good when I'm smoking in my yard. I'm listening to some reggae songs. I feel good, feel good. I feel good. I'm a smoker and I'm proud. It's something I can talk about. I feel good, yeah. Well, every day me let the sweet sensimania for massage me brain. Everything slows down once again, and I can see clearly now. It's like the rain is gone, and I'm so into me going on. Every day me try to Babylon, and anything I want. So everything me size up before me put it on. Look at the good old herb, them keep me focused. So when me work, me see past the bogies. Sometimes me pan and I wonder what the weed contain. I just the smell alone tantalize my brain, and it never make me feel insane. Never give me the pain. So past the Dutch chip on the left once again. I make me drift into space. Kalanji don't tell them there is no time to gaze. Me want the marijuana till me can't feel me face. Me let the earth smoke run deep in out the place. So good when I'm smoking in my yard. I'm listening to some reggae songs. I feel good. Feel good. I feel good. I'm a smoker and I'm proud. There's something I can talk about. Yeah, the herbs got me feel so irate, so delicate. I feel like flowers blowing in the wind. It's so psychedelic, you can't spoil my mood. I never try me take me just to elevate. Rise above the idiocracy, rise above the hate, contradict.
Well, look who it is. God bless you. Oh God, am I on time? Can you guys hear me? Tell me how the sound is. Let me know how the sound is. What's up, everybody? Oy, oy, oy. Let's see the chat. Good night. Can you hear me good? Are you hearing me in both ears? What is my Lord have mercy. Anyhow, folks, so much going on today. So much going on today. I know you guys didn't get a chance to see me Friday because Friday was Easter. And I'm thinking to myself, like, am I supposed to be coming up here on Easter and talking about rasshole this and rasshole that and these kinds of things? I think maybe I should weigh this out and say that Easter is not the time for me to be coming up here and doing no video. So sorry about no segment last week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start sending out the link because even though I am shadow banned on YouTube, people are still getting to see the video after. So we're trying to get it to the point where they're getting to see the video while I'm live. So if you know, there's been so much. Hey Marlon, what's up? Christina, Vesha. Okay, guys, so here what you do. If you're on Facebook, share this on your page right now. Today we have a very, 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 very topic-filled show. A lot has gone on this week. Yes, we do have your friends who are in the building. Blaxz done the places here. Listen, it's so funny how everybody has literally been messaging me about Blaxz, and they're like, I didn't know he was so funny. I didn't know he talked so much, and he was this and that. Because Blaxz is like seriously quiet. I wouldn't say he's quiet, but when you're a selector, you don't really talk often. So people don't get to see you in your regular mode. So, you know, with him coming on these segments, a lot of people have been messaging me and they're like, Babbzy, I really like Blaxz. And Ricky, you guys, and Hardware. So I don't know if we're going to always come every single week together. We might have to go off on and do our own podcast or something. Tell me what you think about that. But hi, my beautiful babes, Babbzy. Thank you. Hi. Oh my God. So guys, let me tell you what's going on. See right here? Now let me tell you something. First thing that happened is this. I went to the dentist last week, Thursday. And if you followed me, you might not know about my teeth journey, but I had wisdom teeth. I had to take them out because my teeth were all moving back. But then it's like follow the leader. So the teeth then decided to come forwards. So they started to like kind of smush on each other, which is why I ended up having to get an Invisalign. So then they said to me, well, here are your options. You know, are you going to have a retainer for the rest of your life, or do you want us to remove 2 of your molars so that you can never have them move forward or back, because you're going to have implanted teeth to stop them from moving. So I was like, but my teeth good. I don't really want to pull none of my teeth out, you know. I don't really want to be doing this. But then I was like, do I want to wear a retainer for the rest of my life? So I said, you know what? Let me get them pulled out and let me get the 2 implants done. Child, Jah was telling me what you gonna mess around with your goddamn life for. Cause let me tell you something. So they had to pull my teeth. Never had my teeth pulled. Bruh. First off, the Novocaine did not work the first time. The Novocaine did not work the second time. The Novocaine did not work the third time. So then they had to give me this really big injection of Novocaine into a nerve. And really and truly, I had an allergic reaction to it. Because if you guys know me, you know I'm allergic to the sun and the moon and the sky and the air. And I'm allergic to everything. So my whole face went like that from to Thursday night. And really and truly, right, I was in so much pain. And if you know anything about me, I don't cry. I don't cry for pain. And I was crying all day Friday, and I was crying all day Saturday. And I was just kind of like, yeah, this is not cool. So literally, I had to go to the hospital. I had to get x-rays. I had to get antibiotics, which I don't do. I don't do Babylon drugs. But anyhow, it was a crazy, but the swelling has gone down. So I don't want nobody to think that nobody beat me up, because you know I'm the ninja in these streets. Let's bring in my best friend, my new BFF. What you saying? What you saying, bruv?
What's going on?
Blaxz done the place. How do you feel being a new little social media celeb now? Everybody's thinking you're so funny, your hair is so cute, and you're all these things. How you feel? How you feel to be Babbzy's BFFFF now?
I just like the banter. I like the debates and the arguments. I like to hear everybody's different opinions, you know, see where people's mind is.
Right. Well, we're going to bless up the dance, Blaxz, okay? I'm going to bless up the dance. Can I bless up the dance?
Let me hear, because you did clad some tune last week. So let me hear what you have to say.
Let me bless up the dance for everybody. Right? Let me bless up the dance. What do I got up in here today? No more Our Father who art in Zion. We're not doing that no more. We are going to.
You have noticed from the other day, you have with this Bojo Bantan segment. You have a problem with it, for real.
Because everybody's playing it. Everybody is playing it. You can't do that. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be different. So now what I'm going to do is, hold on, let me move back my border. I got a new setup now. I'm getting fancy, you know. I'm over here shooting in 6K right now, even though the internet won't let me stream it in that. Now, let me play a tune to bless up the dance. Where's your spliff? Where's your fake spliff?
I can get a fake spliff. Hold on. Let me roll it.
Yeah, bring the fake spliff. Roll the fake spliff right now to this tune while we bless up the dance. We're going to have some people pass by later. Right? So you have your fake spliff? You ready? Okay, let's go. Let's get it.
So we tell them, say I'm Babbzy, Junex, I represent Babbzy, the biggest and the baddest. Take it to them. Not even the dogs that piss against the ones of Babylon till escape the round Babbzy come to pour. And she shall burn when burn them continuously, for them cease to oppress. Battlefield. Step up one that you might. Oh, plead my cause, oh Jah. Babbzy stand firm when the wicked them rise against the eye. and order, her steps soldier. The way is dark, never leave her alone. Babbzy tell them you fear no foe, no. Babbzy you tell them say now is not the time to turn the other cheek. Cause the wicked in a Babylon slow you with your weak. So me say whoa, whoa, plead my cause, oh Jah, and let Babbzy stand firm when the wicked them rise against the eye. And order her steps, oh Jah. The way is dark, never leave her alone. Tell them Babbzy you fear no foe, no.
That is how you bless up a dance, selectors. If you want selector lessons from Babbzy over here, me and Blaxz, we gonna be offering selector lessons 2 for 1 starting in May.
Yeah.
Now that's how you bless up a dance.
Quality double.
Yeah, I mean that's how you bless up a dance. You bless up a dance like that. You understand what I'm saying? So we got some topics today, though. We got some topics today. What we got today?
People already on the road harassing me with the topics for today. You know, they're like, "So Blaxz, really and truthfully." I'm like, "Oh God."
So not the Ricky Turbo, Ricky Trooper's daughter. Right, so we want to send our condolences to Ricky Trooper. If you guys have not heard by now, Ricky Trooper's daughter basically lost her life over the weekend, Brittany, to her baby father. He killed her.
Oh, that's
yeah, so it's her baby father. So kind of a weird situation. He's 41, she's 23. You know, these things is tough, and you know, Trooper is Jimmy Spliff's boy. You know what I'm saying? So like that wasn't cute. So yeah, pretty much lost her life at the hands of her baby father. And we want to offer our condolences to Ricky Trooper because, you know, like I said, you know how we go, Blaxz. We involve in entertainment. We will banter rough and stuff, but behind the scenes, we're actually not in no real serious nothing with each other. You know, I think people don't get that sometimes. Like Jimmy Spliff cusses me day in and day out on Instagram. Do you know what I mean? But when I went to Delaware, he's the first person to link me. And he's like, yo, make sure you go to this place and get food. I already linked the man them and I told him that you're coming. Don't go to this street. Don't go to that street. The man them over here and here are warring. Like, you would never think he'd be looking out for me like that.
When you're in entertainment, you can't really too carry feelings and hold feelings and take things personal. You know what I mean? And a lot of things what you see in the public from their view is not actually how it is behind the scenes.
And I always say that, like, people always talk about being cocky. Your Blaxz done the place. If somebody's like, yo, so who's the best selector on the road? You're going to be like, me. Do you know what I mean? You're not going to be like, oh, well, really and truly, I feel like, you know, Rory from Stone Love and them man that have it, you know, I'm not on their level. Like, you're going to always say you. And I think people don't understand that. Like, if I'm the champion blogger.
They say self-praise is no recommendation, but it's the first, my life. So if you don't believe in yourself, who do you expect to believe in you? You have to believe it for yourself first, bro.
Can you believe that? Can you believe that these people really don't want you to believe in yourself? And then when you do believe in yourself, they feel like you're show off and you're this and you're that. So it's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, but back to Ricky Trooper. I don't even know how to deal with that because my mom passed away and I feel like bruh. You know what I mean? So I could only imagine how he feels about his daughter and her life being taken at so young by her baby father. Like, ladies, listen to me. I'm going to tell you this, man. A lot of you do this and you need to stop. Like, you'll see the baby and you'll be like, yo, I want to be his girl one day. But did you not see him throw Danny Lee out at 3 o'clock in the morning? Like, do you not think that that's going to happen to you? Why do you guys want to line up to be with these kind of guys? A lot of these men are weird, and I'm not dissing the age difference, and I'm not saying that Ricky Trooper's daughter did anything to warrant her death. I'm talking to the women that are alive. It's not normal for a 41-year-old man and a 23-year-old woman. That's too big of an age gap. 41-year-old man, you've probably lost an apartment or a house by that stage. You might have been divorced already by that stage. You know what I mean? You might have had 2 or 3 stalker relationships.
Kids that age.
You know, so when you're 23, you're just leaving your mom and dad's house, figuring out your life. Like, you're not in the same place. You're not in the same place. Love is love is love is love, but real is real. A 41-year-old man is gonna try to be the dad. He's gonna try to be your dad. And like Bentley's my dad.
What's the proper age gap? I do agree with you that age gap is crazy. But what is an appropriate? If he's, how old is he?
41.
And how old is she?
23.
So for her, what would be appropriate?
If I'm 23, I don't think you should be dating a man that's over 27, 28. Because once you
really.
Nah, man, that's a different. Because think about it, men mature slower than women, right? And that's a big age. Yes. Like, so a 27, 8-year-old man is gonna be on par with a 23-year-old woman, pretty much.
Okay, so
right?
Now 43. Now the man, he's 43 now, right?
Yeah.
What should be the youngest he goes?
35. 35. I wouldn't even go past 30. Like a 30-year-old mature woman who might have had her baby daddy died in an accident or something like that. That might be a little bit different because she would have already gone through. You see, life experiences change your life. You understand what I mean? When I was 21, 22, I was a stupid fucking idiot. Even though I thought I was the smartest person in the world, I was a dumb fucking fool, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I thought I knew things that I don't know. I thought I understood things. I don't understand them. So a 43-year-old man would have been laughing at me because that's where I am now, right? He would have been like, this dumbass girl, let me just go run some old man craft on her quick and fuck her up. It's a good thing. It's a good thing that I was only with dudes that was a little bit slower than me. But I was stupid. I was stupid in my 20s. I always thought that, but because I got raised good, but I got raised bad. I got raised to believe that the world is cookies and candy and cream and happiness and this and that, and I never really got exposed to like venom, backstabbing. So I don't even understand that world.
Yeah, man, you live good then. Yeah, you live good.
You know what I'm saying? So now as a blogger, blogging is what really made me article, because I'm like, oh, so you're just gonna take my whole idea and go run it on the radio station right now like you invented it and you're not. Oh, that's what we're doing? Oh, okay. So next time I'm not telling you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know that this is how we operate. I'm thinking we're all friends. We're not. We're not.
I tell people all the time, and this is not just in music, this is in my opinion, almost 90% of the industries, job fields, whatever, in life. You see the people that are at the very, very top.
Yeah.
Whether they want to or not, whether you like it or not, they had to step in somebody's head back to get there. And you see the person whose neck got stepped in, they're not happy about it. So I don't care if they're the president of the United States or the president of the basketball team. Somebody always that happens. So thinking that everything is all cookies and cream and nice, you're playing yourself. If you want to get somewhere, somebody's getting hurt.
When I came into blogging, you were in your war with the industry time, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call any names because we don't get nobody no forward over here. You know what I'm saying? But one of the fastest things that happened to me was I realized these Toronto guys are not cool with me at all, bro. Like they don't like me. Like I always see them in the dance and I'm like, wow, go on, yo. But when I became a blogger, I didn't even know that my code name was Idiot Gal with a Camera. I didn't even know that. Somebody had to pull me aside and show me that. You know what I'm saying? So what is a lot of the hatred that a lot of these industry guys have towards me is because you are Toronto dancehall and soca. Have you ever heard my name call up in Skettle and Man and this and that and whatever? No, right? So these guys have never ever been able to smash me and then have stories to tell. That's how they hold women in their place, if you understand. Because there's some selectors, some girls that can DJ, but they can't talk too much because when they do, they'll be like, oh, well, you know that Movado and Busy Signal used to fuck you at the same time. And that's why you're saying that Movado's new song ain't good because this, that, and the other. So now, even though you might be 100% correct, you're not credible anymore because you've slept around. For me now, because I've not slept around, they can't pull that. You used to suck so-and-so's dick in the back of the car after Fortress North. What are you talking about? You think you're somebody now? They can't do that to me. So now they're like, well, how do we fight Babbzy?
The thing is, and this is again for a lot of people in a lot of situations. You see how you just said, oh, I see them in the dance and everything is cool, and then all of a sudden, everybody's always cool as long as you're not in my space. As long as you're over there and doing whatever you're doing what nobody can hear about, we're great. But now when you start to intrude now into my space now,
yeah,
we have to see you are going, because you know what I mean, and that's when the hate and everything starts happening.
And I think for me, my Facebook popped off right when Facebook was going like this, and I'll be honest, Facebook came mad easy to me, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I remember I made the page. And I was like, they were like, oh, you know, pick a goal. And I remember I looked at Ian Espinay and Dr. J. Dr. J was at like 2,700 followers. Ian Espinay was at like 3,300. They're like, I'm like, okay, I want to see if I could get to Ian Espinay, 3,300 followers. They were like, okay, so how long do you think that's going to take you? So I'm like, 6 months. I had 3,300 followers in 2 days.
What?
And I had estimated 6 months to get those followers. So I was in on the heyday in Facebook. I jumped in. I was at 10,000 followers like that in a month. It was just crazy. So the success came so fast where everybody else was trying to figure out what to do. I kind of came in and just started doing it. And they didn't like that. They did not like that. So that's where that started. Like, how the fuck does this girl have 10,000 followers? She has more followers than like celebrities. Then all of a sudden, Facebook came.
Yeah, at that rate.
And Facebook came and gave me the blue check. I didn't even ask for it. Facebook came and gave it to me. When I saw that, they're like, oh, we're validating you as a journalist blogger for the Caribbean. You're recognized as the top voice in the Caribbean. Facebook sent me that message and they're like, so we gonna give you the verification. When I got that, Jesus God, bro. Thank God Instagram is allowing you to buy them now. Cause these people, what?
I don't agree with that, you know.
Listen to me. It's crazy. I don't agree with that either. I don't think you should be able to buy. I don't think you should ever be able to buy yourself into something. But obviously,
have you seen anybody that you know personally that bought one?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, what do you mean you're dog? Dog, you live in your mom's basement. You're like, dog, you don't work. Like, you're a crutcher at Holt Renfrew at Yorkdale. Why do you have a blue tick? What are you doing? You're a crutcher. You thief clothes from Holt Renfrew and Saks Fifth Avenue.
He's verified.
No,
he's good at
you can't do that, dog. So listen though, Ricky's on his way. We're gonna get into talking point. Where are we now? Number 2. This is your topic now, Blaxz. We got some clashes on the horizon. Clashes on the horizon, Blaxz. Clashes on the horizon. This one is gonna upset you a lot. I'm just giving you you're not gonna like this. You is and are not gonna like this. So we have a big fight, huge fight in the dance. I'm gonna show you. I don't know if you can see this screen. Is it this screen here?
Yeah. Of the event during
let me set this up for you. So This. Oh, no, let me close this one. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. So there was a fight in the dance this weekend at some teen situation going on in Jamaica, right? And what happened was, why am I not getting back to life? Okay, here I am. So this was a very bad fight. So what I'm going to do for you right now is I'm going to run the audio of what happened in the fight, and then I'm going to run the fight, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you'll miss it if you don't see it. So I'm going to run what happened, and then I'm going to run the fight. All right, so let we go.
Performance, a young artist was pushed off stage and beaten by who seems to be members of AI Millie squad. And why am I say that? It happened during AI Millie's performance when his set of people were on stage, and the guy who got beaten, he was in altercation with someone who went on stage with AI Millie. How that started, don't know exactly how, but based on what I'm seeing, the upcoming artist, he was there from early out on stage waiting on a chance to get the microphone. Entertainer after entertainer came on and performed before him. The guy still remained on stage while AI Millie was performing, but somehow he got mixed in AI Millie's crowd. The upcoming artist did a dance and a vibe to the entertainer's song, but he was there maybe standing too close to someone who came with AI Millie. The person seemed as if he was there telling him to step aside, move back. Till at one point, the same person was there looking around, asking his rest of friends if anybody knows this guy. The young artist there continued to fight the Emily song and wait on his turn. The entourage member then turned around and shove away the guy. Someone from the back, members of Emily's entourage, one of them grabbed the young artist by the neck, pushed him off stage, and the rest of them ran off stage and proceeded to beat him.
Okay, so he blurs the fight. So I'm gonna close him. So you see what happened? Somebody entourage and this and that, and boy, the entourage thing is a problem, eh? So here's where the fight actually starts. So we can see this now.
Alright, so that's the problem.
No, watch. Watch. The whole of my beat one dude, you know. Now they said this guy in the red is a stranger. I don't know if that's his friend or that's a stranger. They're saying he's a stranger. If he is, if friend or stranger, he owes him because he ran back and got him. Look.
So what?
So,
Yeah, I don't know if I'm blaming the entourage here, though.
You don't think so? You're not blaming the entourage on this one?
If you look at the video,
yeah.
Okay, everything that happened on the stage, in my opinion, as somebody who was on the stages and these things are going on, him getting removed from the stage by 3 or 4 of the mandem, that's not a problem. If he's not supposed to be there,
right,
and he's not, then that's not a problem. The problem is when he got off the stage. I don't know what happened there, but it's either the man them seen him getting carried off and other people came and jumped in, or because the music stopped, or some of the fans them ran in. But I don't know if that was the whole entourage thing. But taking the guy off the stage ain't a problem. Beating him on the side of the stage, that's illegal. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that.
That's why I walk with my gun every. That's why I walk with my strap. Me and my Draco, we don't go nowhere. Like side by side, bruh. Like Draco's coming out. You think I'm going to some party and let them niggas come and beat me? Yo, I'm shooting up every last one of them. Every last one of them.
Why would you? No. See, because you want to bring the Draco, you want to do bad stuff. Why are you on the stage?
But he was supposed to perform. That's why. He was supposed to perform though, and he didn't get a chance.
Whose problem is that though? Because I deal with that all the time too.
Someone asked
Call
who's
time,
Al,
your
who's
call time
AI
is 2
Millie.
o'clock. Your call time is 2 o'clock. You pull up at 4 o'clock with 20 man talking about what time am I going on. You're not. You missed your time.
Yeah, but you don't have no one on stage when you're on the stage, though. That's one thing I can tell you. I don't see nobody play around when you come on stage. You be like, it's you and like two dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Fling
Big up,
off.
dynamic hardware. Big up. Yeah, no, I was like, wow, they put a beating on him though.
Yeah,
So
that wasn't necessary.
So that might turn into a clash afterwards. So we got to keep our eye on them. They're out AI Millie and these people. Now our good friend Khago decided to play
before that last thing with the fight that's backstage. That's not a clash. You don't clash after that. You didn't see a man have to wheel him out, guys. You didn't get wheeled out the dance. That's not a clash, my friend. They're not clashing.
But afterwards, you don't think he's gonna come and drop some bars on him?
You didn't see how much bars got dropped on his head a while ago?
Blaxz,
if he goes to clash that guy lyrically and writes a tune after his head got bust like that, I rate that. Clash lyrics. I seen about 3 tables touch that guy's head. Lyrics. You guys are crazy, bro. I don't know which.
Yo, I hate you sometimes, dog. So now, our friend Khago, he's supposed to be clashing. In a minute, you're gonna hear you're gonna pass out on this live. I'm gonna tell you this right now. You're not gonna be happy today. This is gonna be the time you're gonna show us the ruffian side of you. You're not gonna like this. But Khago decides he wants to hijack Ziddy's performance. You know who Ziddy is, right?
Yeah. What?
Watch.
Over. Give it from the top. Me not sell out me friend. Your blessings me. Please judge a guide and when not sell out we friend. Now go this way. Your blessing. Not it, you dash where you road and some boy still a play Sobana. We put the hand on the Bible.
How do you take the microphone from Ziddy, Khago? What are you doing, bro, God?
Was he booked for this show?
No.
Did Ziddy bring him to the show?
No.
You sure about that?
Yes.
So he just,
he just walked out.
No, man. I didn't even know he was in Jamaica.
Yeah. Well, let me close off this screen here for you because a million and one things going on. Ziddy was performing and Khago walked out and took the mic from him. Ziddy!
Yo, I don't know. Some men are too humble, dog.
I told you, the Draco, that's why I don't walk without it, bro.
You see? Yo, the man them have the thing confused. You see when man forget fling off stage and 3 tables
and box up and beat up.
It's not boring. And the poor guy, Ziddy, just standing there like, well, where do we go from here? He's just there like.
No clue. Don't know what he can say to Khago, because he's probably like, I don't know if I should be stepping to him right now and saying anything to him right now. So I don't think I should say anything. I think I should just chill out and let him do this, you know? Crazy. All right. Now you're going to get angry. Now you're going to get mad. I'm just giving you the disclaimer because you're going to be upset. Because it's good for the soul. So now watch what we have back. Watch this one, Blaxz. So we have Determine. Determine has jumped into the clash against Khago and Octane.
First of all, Finish what you're saying, because I don't even know how we were.
So
I like the term is a good artist and everything, but I didn't even know
well,
he
his
was
name
making music.
his name is now called Meshach. And he has jumped and inserted himself into this war with Ioctane and Khago, mainly focusing on Khago. So I'm gonna give you song number 1 from Determine. Are you gonna be okay though? Like, I don't know. I get the fake spliff ready. Okay, you might need a real one soon. All right, we gon' play this for you, right? All right.
Boss psycho.
Hey, Fisher, attack with a walking stick. Khago a chat so like a one bitch. Sent me here in a deal with people like this. That boy don't want fuck Richard and him no said ban with pussy and penis. Him say act and feel up him neighbor when him younger. And him just attack, kill the fussy quick when the chichi bus a pass. Son of Blaxz, me shaka the worst motherfucker them ever come across. Me no have no general, no boss, gun bus head fly off and y'all war them a vibe. The two of them for the dance, no fuck the girl and fuck one Francine and chuck off a yak. See me never know you so soft. I call Vegas name for a boom inna your face. Say ya, jump the fish Khago over a yak on the river. Say ya bow cat, you say him wash cat. When you think me rise up, my Blaxz fan. Them a fish pan land, I mean rockstar. Shoot Khago face out of Francine, black dress. Act you know bad, your shirt bad, your pants bad, your shoes bad. You a fuck, okay, I know me say sky god, Khago, you must say mad, you must say mad, you must say mad. Try, hands are black, don't find them in a body bad. Flag a boy, stop chat like a hack. Look like you the one take off the data. Fuck you go jail and come back. Well, at with the man pan young.
Yo, for this song, it's not a bad song, but like, what was the point of that?
Wow, what do you mean not a bad song? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
He's dissing. He's doing a lot of.
What the fuck is this? What the rascal is this? What is this? What is this?
Doing a lot of dissing. I just don't understand where this is coming from. How do you just joke? Who invited him into the conversation? Like, he just got up one day and decided, fuck these two guys. I'm just gonna start dunning them.
But Blaxz, this sound like Bear Russell. This sound like Bear Russell.
It sounds like Determined, bro.
No, Determined sings Kete Drum.
All right, and when was that? 30 years ago. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know this guy still does music. No disrespect, but that's people are using this or are attempting to use this as some way to get forward for their career or a minute.
Imperial Majesty. Last silence and rains and roads. How wonderful it is.
How you go from Kete Drum to Blaxz? This is Bear Russell he's singing. This is Bear.
I blame you because you made me hear the song.
Bear Russell. Oh, this is song 1.
Now know that this crappy song on road.
Song number 2.
Anyway, my buck him. Khago the free king. 12 gauge shot I go wall him and fuck him skin. Hey Khago! Shoot him and him long gun. Drop a gun. With him long tongue and long. Do the maths. Read between the lines. So subliminal. I say sit down in him place. Boss one in him face. Where him really means say girl you feel sit down in him face. Run over place. Khago chuck off. Shot fly through your fucking fuck face. Tongue Khago. Suck pussy boy you're a rich. It no work to get corrupt little boy. Admit say you yam. Girl suck pussy boy. And that gun me shaka go putty boy. Khago the crotch eater. The bottom feeder. Have him tongue in a girl pussy at the gully creeper. See it here the scope line up. Me pull the trigger. Then find suck pussy Khago body in a reefer. Top cat Khago go support your girl.
Blaxz, is it Bear Russell, B? What the fuck is this, man? Come on, man.
It's a good diss song. If this was Bojo Bantan singing about Bunty right now, the lyrics gone. But yeah, I don't know, man.
This is Bear Russell.
But why is Determined making songs about Khago though and Octane? This is what
he wants to get in the war. He wants to get in.
Things have to make things have to make sense, right? Why? What is the point? I don't know, but I'm sorry. Big up Determined, but it's not going to work.
Oh, one more song from him now.
Yo, why you promoting the album, dog? It's
No, because I
already.
want you to hear the raw soul that going on. Like, here, cause this is we use a selector, you know. So I passing this on to you.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good right now.
Song number 3. Bear Russell 1, Bear Russell 2. Song number 3. Let's get this one now.
Shoot Khago when him a bite pan Francine pussy ring. You feel like him not go live this thing.
Hand grenade, pull pin.
Hey, tell a team me ready for the war. Me no really care about the war. Tell them me no afraid of the boy. I bet on just run them jar. If you no cooking on me jar, shoot Khago for the carnival. Hey, bingo, you know what the bingo. Make them report them business a star. War them star. I'm just like a Lena Jazz. Don't call no bad man, give me a singing farmer, loving farm. Let me pop it off, hey that boss off. You began to fuck out Khago, you know about that pussy clap. Acting about man, make believe. Pop out my guns and start to scream. Now the good things start to realize like these guys we are in fantasy. Tell me if every
God have mercy. What is this? What is this, Russell? Sita D Lyrical Diva.
Yes, Babbzy. Hi, Babbzy.
Girl,
Well, let me
how
tell
you
you.
doing?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Me no call for no long talking. Me just call for say. Me no know what kind of clash them something. You can none of them lyrics they no make it. And if they want lyrics, them need to come for Sita the Lyrical Diva for lyrics. None of them lyrics they no make it. Me and some man a sing about banana. Them lyrics they outdated like bingo bag panty. Me no know what. Let me try something for you, man.
You dropping something?
I'm dropping something. I mean, what's that? Them they let down dancehall. Listen to me. Listen.
Let me hear.
Jungle Jesus, bossa, echo, blood clot, wall cutter, leave them soft like butter, them a stutter, Spanish tongue, vanish clung, total disorder, one other, link them thicker than
Hold on,
rubber.
stop there, right there,
Why lay
sir.
them
Turn up the rhythm a little bit. Let me see. Jesus Christ. Hardware, you know about this? What? Blaxz bring you Russell back here, you know.
Well,
Blaxz use a Vincy, Sita's Vincy, bring back you ass here.
What?
But you gone. Turn up the rhythm. Let me hear you good now. Drop it there, Sita. Let me hear you. Cause you know when you come through, it's serious.
Hold on.
You know it's serious when you come through.
on.
Come through when you come through. It's Blaxz, I tell you, boy. Oh
What's
God.
happening here? What just happened?
Sita, let me hear you. Oh God. We in trouble, Blaxz.
Yo, I'm tell you, I did determine, and you determine to play more determined. That's the problem. You see where you're
Let me fix my edges while she said. Cause you know when Sita come to play in a game thing. Hold on, she like her screen frozen. Let me kick Sita call right back in. I go kick you out. Come right back. Yo, Sita end up easy. Hey, where anytime you see Clash, Sita there, you know. Let me slick down my edges, cause let me tell you something.
Yeah, Sita.
Hey, she vex, you know.
You caused it. I told you. I just told you this is your fault. You didn't want to hear me.
She vex, you know. Ricky said he come in. Yeah, hey, Sita ain't easy, you know. Sita takes sting, you know. Sita takes sting.
I want to hear the lyrics.
I just messaged. I said call back now. Where she setting up?
Lyrical content.
Oh, Sita's bars beyond bars. Bars. Come true, Sita. Come. Hold on there. Let me set you up now. Hold on. Wait.
Hardware, big up yourself. Oh yes. I just remembered that.
Hold on, she's there now.
Let me know when it's better.
You're good now. Come. I slick down my edges.
You hear any lyrics? You hear any rhythm?
Not really, no. What's that, martial arts?
Yeah.
It is martial arts.
Turn up a little bit there. Tell them give me a little volume there.
Let me know when you're here. You hear?
It's quiet.
Little bit.
You're here, man.
You're good. Go on. Let me hear it. Go on.
Yes, me say if them need lyrics, tell them come to me. Right? Because me I listen, I'm not know where am I going with. Let them let down dancehall. You understand? Listen to me lyrics. Jungle Jesus, bossa echo blood clot while cutter leave them soft like butter them a stutter. Spanish tongue vanish clown, total disorder, one other link them thicker than rubber. Black pan black make why lay down, right this so fat pamba eagle fly down and just a watch panda looking at the gutter. We see a which man dead. Which man you know see say he's a blood clot fraction that this Sita you get one of this. Me gun nozzle just a smoke like cannabis. No objection sustained overrule. No pound no gavel, no blood clot you run at this. Violate clansman, your life no secure. Watchman, spirit elevate, marrow fly. Batman, skull cap levitate. Me no see which part that land. Bullet slam dunk in your belly, then this rat man. Me just a clap it and a clap it like a blood clot. And them say stop it to graphic dimension. You work for the warrior, then come collect your pension. And me not talk Brazilian when me mention extension. Me no come here for chat. Me just come here to send it out. Say if them need lyrics, check me. Sita D Lyrical Diva. Follow me on Instagram. Sita_music. Me write lyrics for them, man. Come, I don't know what I'm going with.
Yo, gone. Yo.
But she hang up on me.
Yeah, she chose violence today.
Oh,
She chose violence today.
She hang up on me.
She chose violence today.
But what is this?
She's
you
bad
know?
though. She's bad though.
Sita. Oh God, how I move she out now? I gotta get us back in. I never got hung up on before on this thing, so I don't even know how to get her out now. She hung up on my ass. She's like, bye. Wow.
I didn't expect that.
Follow her.
I didn't expect that.
We gon' fix this. Blaxz done the place.
She done the live, folks.
Done the live. Done the live.
I didn't
Done the
expect
live. Wow. Hey, Sita ain't easy, you know. Sita's
It's
a
your
bad
fault,
girl, you
bro.
know.
It's your fault. I told you. I warned you.
Somebody says the first time they see me speak, just hey, determined.
Yeah.
Sita said she would. Sita said she would write some lyrics for you.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Where you rate that freestyle there?
I'll give that
11.
What'd you say?
11 out of 10.
You
Gotta give Sita 11.
You could give her a 12 still. I didn't expect that. And it ended off like, pow. Like it ended
Nigga,
off.
bye. Sita, make sure you follow Sita on. Let me get she IG
Where you
page
find
here.
her? Where you find her from?
Sita's Team Babbzy. Been Team Babbzy.
Bro.
Years. Got me off of my depressive slump there the other day with my mom and thing. When my mom passed, Sita was the first one to jump on and be like, Babbzy, you don't sound good, you know, I don't really like this. I had to prove to her that I was eating and all kind of thing because she didn't believe me. She's like, I don't think you eating no dinner and thing, you know, you hiding. I had to be like, here's my dinner, Sita. Let me show you I'm eating. It was like that's how deep in she's with let me see if I can get this on here. She's Team Babbzy. So if you guys want to follow her, Sita_music, make sure you go and give her a follow. She opened for Sting that just passed. She should have had a good clash. And but Amari and Queenie and them mash up that. You understand what I mean? So go and follow her right now. Sita_music. That's the girl right there that just came on and dropped the mic and left. Okay. Yeah. Determined. If you need help with some bars, some of you other ones need some help with some bars too. You might need to call Sita. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Oh no. You never know what to expect on these segments. You never know who's going to just jump through and pass through. Well, one more clash on the horizon for you. This one you might like. I know you didn't really like the Determined one in Khago. I know.
That's
But
not
this
even a
one,
clash.
you don't think Khago go answer him?
Nah, man, that was Determined's career release party. He's making everybody know he's back outside. That's what that was. Like, Cargo's not answering that. If Cargo answers that, he might answer it too. That's the truth.
Well,
Anyway,
the Khago acting clash is done. You know, basically in one of the songs, Khago made mention to clansmen and certain things, and you know, Octane's not really happy about that, and it's funny to see how pea-brain people are at times. So Khago drops stuff in a song, and then they're like, "Oh, well, the clash shouldn't done because Khago went on Rick Storm's live to talk about the fact that he wasn't saying it, he was just saying it in lyrics and he didn't mean it. So the clash should be back on." I'm like, first off, who's Rick Storm? Khago did damage control on Rick Storm's platform. What does that mean? You know what I mean? By the way, let me take a little intermission. You hang tight there, Blaxz, because I want to address a little something too.
yeah, I'm gonna grab something. Go ahead.
You just listen. I'll deal with them. This is a platform that's not like every other platform out here. I was blogging before everybody else was blogging, right? One thing with me is I don't do what everybody else does. I see some of you in the comments, and I seen some of you on the playback coming on and running your mouth and talking a lot of stupid shit, saying that, letting people call in live, this, that, and whatever. Why do I want to be the 5,000 dancehall channel, letting random people who know nothing about music call in live to disrespect artists and tell artists that they're bati man and they're all kind of thing? I'm not doing that, right? My segment is gonna grow. And it's gonna get bigger, especially when I'm not shadow banned by YouTube. I'm shadow banned by YouTube because I got copyright reports from cussing out Mr. Vegas. Okay? So my channel is in a tough place. I should actually be chilling right now, but I'm still pushing through the problem because Vegas them don't want me to win. So all his little minions have been reporting all of my videos. So that is why I'm shadow banned. So when things get back to normal, I'm going to have the people on my lives and I'm going to have the people watching the sessions. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about what everybody else is doing. I was here before they were here. I never followed them then. I led my own way then, and I'm going to lead my own way now. When I bring these guys on, these are actual selectors that play music in the dance. They're giving their opinion on music because they're selectors. There's no vloggers in the world that are more powerful than selectors. And these are not no run of the gun, Ricky tick 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 ass selectors that just got a Serato last week. Right? Ricky Turbo's in the comments. Ricky Turbo played my grade 9 inauguration week dance in grade 9. I'm 14. I'm 43 right now. He's not somebody that just started playing yesterday, right? Ricky Turbo has clashed Mighty Crown, and he's won World Clash. He's either the first Canadian sound or like. I think he's the first Canadian sound to ever win World Clash. David Radigan and these people. These are men that understand Clash. And they run Clash and they live Clash. You know, see Ricky Turbo ready to clash last week, right? Blaxz Done the Place has been DJing for years. At least 20. These are not men that just get up and are talking about Clash and don't know what they're talking about. Nasheen Fire, another one. He is a man that juggles every week like Blaxz. The only reason that Nasheen Fire is not really out there like that's because he broke both his ankles and he can't even walk. He's learning how to walk again and everything. That's why you don't see him come on every week now, because he still has to go to therapy. He be in pain. He can't even walk. He was bedridden for months. Jimmy Spliff is one of the last sounds that even the same Ricky Trooper will be like, listen, that's a dinosaur killer sound. Jimmy Spliff and King Shine and them don't run. These are not no local junior culture. These are not no little bullshit ass men that are coming and talking. These are men that live, eat, sleep, breathe Clash. Blaxz lives, eat, sleep, breathes Clash. He will juggle here and juggle there. If your 5-year-old has 2 dubs, Blaxz will clash him and fuck him up. Like, these are men that clash on any fucking drop of the dime. So when you hear us going through the songs and we're like, hey, you know what? Here's what Khago did first round. Here's what Octane did first round. We're going through them song by song because we're judging the clash like how World Clash gets judged or Fully Loaded gets judged. You don't judge a song that Blaxz Done the Place plays in the 5th round against a song that Mighty Crown played in the 3rd round. You judge in the rounds that they're in. So yes, there were songs that Octane did that might have been in his 5th round that was supposed to counteract a song in Khago's 3rd round, but Khago's 5th round song was a better song than the song in the 5th round with Octane.
Yeah, but bigger than that, everybody needs to remember, people in the church, it's opinions. Everybody, we all have our opinions and we're all entitled to it. So if I even want to say a man, all his songs are garbage, I'm allowed to say that. You can't.
But the thing is, the reason that I want you guys here is that you guys are selectors. You play out and you're clash selectors. So I wanted a more constructive conversation around the clash instead of these stupid people calling in like, a Khago, me I bring in a dog. Yeah, man, I'm an artist, that dog. Yo, dog, a Clarendon, Manchester, I come from. Brother, how does he sound in the clash though? I don't give a fuck if you guys are from Mandeville and Manchester or whatever the fuck. Like, how does he sound in the clash? And that's the thing. That's what we've lost in YouTube when it comes to dancehall. We just have a bunch of idiots talking, right? When you telling me about, oh, Khago went and cleared up this stuff on Rick Storm is not dancehall. There's no dancehall selector on the planet that knows who Rick Storm is. None. Not one. There's none. They don't know him. The object of music is for the music to play in the dance. Blaxz is in the dance. I'm talking to Blaxz last night. He's in the dance.
Yeah.
So understand the levels. This is not for all here and run off your mouth and be like so and so bias and so and so.
Yeah, you have to kind of know talk about a little bit.
Take your there's millions of tenement yards for dancehall on YouTube that you can go in and shit in. This is not after hours. You have to pay to get in my dance. Code check to get in my dance. You understand what I mean? You have to go to the bar and be respectable in my dance. You can go piss on the people in floors at after hours and shit in their grass and go do what you gotta do over there. You can't do that over here. You can't shit in my grass. You can't pee on my weeds. You can't do none of that over here.
Security, everything.
Like this is the real dance. You pay the real money to come in. Those niggas is after hours. Go over there and vomit in their fucking toilet and flood it. And shit in it and flood it. Don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. You know what I mean? When I bring my people on, I want you to show them respect. You don't come and disrespect nobody and call people batty man and them things. I don't deal with that. I don't deal with that. And if you want me, go down in Crab Hill, curse out, you ain't gonna like that. You see when I go down the Josie Hill Connell Town road, you ain't gonna like that. When I go Lord Evil,
we did say somebody was gonna get mad today.
It was supposed to be you. No, I just want people to understand. You know what I mean? Like, brother, this is not the same thing that these men run. Don't come tell me what these men doing. These men doing short-lived shit. Cause when there's no clash next week, what are they gonna talk about? We still have our topics to talk about. We still have our stuff to talk about.
Yeah, true.
So relax yourself, man. We ain't in a rat race with nobody. You guys always try to put people in a rat race, man. When my shadow banning lifts up, I'm shadow banning. We went 14,000 views last week. Shadow ban. So what is that telling you? A segment on its 3rd, 4th episode. Relax.
What?
We know what we doing. You know what I mean? We got
Results
this.
take time.
Yes. No. Let me start go be an old cunt. No. Let me come and bring up this one here. So this is for you, Blaxz. I brought this topic in for you. So they are alleging that Alkaline and Chronic Law are on the verge of the biggest clash of 2023. How you feel about that? Now I'm gonna play you the Alkaline. I'm gonna play you the Alkaline. I'm gonna play you the Alkaline that they say is throwing words at Chronic Law. Then I'm gonna play you the Chronic Law answer. We're gonna do that, right? So here is the Alkaline alleged throw words at Chronic Law, right? Here we go. Chronic Law.
Connie, thumping, pumping, they made that. Shut up. DK. Fire.
So what? So how you feel about them bars there? What you think?
Yo, first of all, if this is what he's doing to Chronic Law, he talking about the man from way before that in the beginning of the song. I need to hear the Chronic Law. Yo, lyrically, song wise, I think this has a potential. It has a potential to be good, a good one, a really
All
good
right.
potential.
So let's get Chronic Law up. Roll up the Chronic Law now.
It's like I just start them talking about this, man, is it? Yo, Jizzy, me things say them in solid. Me see man a slave, me see man a get panic. Just make a scene with a bag of dead body. R.I.P. tell the mother them sorry. Them gun ya don't jump on nobody. The rifle look better car, bad man a carry. Fools send them threat and then vanish. Our badness wicked and savage, yeah. Me things say them ends well up, pull up this up. A big stone them a take up. Me love see blood when it tick like ketchup. Me kill for fun, people gone from me session. Yo, yeah, through the bush, the bama echo belly bust. Me see lungs and with the grab a circle. Yeah. Seeds say them life a stretch them on a neckle. Shotty pebble, full up skin like freckle, yo. Me things say them ends solid.
Well on.
Duh. It's like I just start them talking about this.
I'm not feeling the wire bite.
Yo, Jizzy, me things say them in solid. Me see man a slave, me see man a get panic. Just make a scene with a bag of dead body. R.I.P. tell the mother them sorry. Them gun ya don't jump on nobody. The rifle look better car, bad man a carry. Fools send them threat and then vanish. Our badness wicked and savage, yeah. Me things say them ends well up, pull up this up. A big stone them a take up. Me love see blood when it tick like ketchup. Me kill for fun, people gone from me session. Yeah, through the bush, the bama echo belly bust. Me
So
see
you-
lungs.
Them sound direct. Them sound direct, brother.
I like the Chronic Law, you know.
Listen, I'ma be honest, right? This is not 2019 Squash and Alkaline, you know. Them time Chronic Law was on the hillside. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't the Chronic Law that he is now. Chronic Law runs the streets in Jamaica right now.
I feel like people are just catching up to Chronic though, man, because he
And
has a lot of songs
of course,
and
and
he's very lyrical. And
but
he can
Alkaline's
flip
in
the-
trouble.
Oh man, this one. I mean, Alkaline's good, you know. It's just, I think, Chronic has a potential to hit harder, man.
I don't think Alkaline should take this one up. I really don't think Alkaline should get involved in this. I don't think Alkaline gonna hold no weight in this one. I think Chronic Law gonna kick his ass up.
The only reason why you could say that is because Chronic I think is more believable. Because I Chronic is lyrical and their styles are not the same, but half of the stuff that Alkaline might say, you might think it's music, and I just feel like Chronic more fits the villain in this one, and I think he might be more believable. I think, yeah, man, this was gonna be rough, but I think you're right still.
Here's my concern for Alkaline in this one. I do not think Alkaline should take this clash. It's too big of a gamble and a risk, right? I'm not a gambler. Everyone's different. Alkaline beat up Squash and them, but like I said previously, I don't consider Alkaline beating up Squash and the Six a win because they're not in the same weight category generation, right? Alkaline's supposed to be competing with Tommy Lee, Popcorn, Massacre. Yeah. That's his generation. You understand what I'm saying? So a win on a lighter weight is not a win to me. You know, like if Mike Tyson comes and box up Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? Even though Floyd Mayweather is strong in his weight class, he can't fight with Mike Tyson. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there levels. Sugar Ray Leonard can't fight with Lennox Lewis. Like, there's levels in this thing. If there wasn't, then you know what I mean. Massacre would have clashed Idonia a long time ago. Idonia, it stands too much to lose to class at Massacre because he's on a higher rank. Idonia's supposed to be clashing Busy Signal, Movado, Cartel. That's his generation. You know what I mean? So right now,
Idonia would be wonderful. That
would amazingly wonderful.
And I think it's gonna reach. Cause Massacre, I just seen a clip with Massacre the other day, talking some real things, and I was just like, I never thought of that before.
I don't think Idonia is gonna take that. That's too big of a loss for him if he loses. If he loses to Massacre, that's too big. That's too much on his rep. So what you look at now, you see Alkaline and Chronic Law. If Chronic Law kicks up Alkaline, he will never come back from this because he's already in the dirt as it pertains to the fact that his career looks like it was held up by Not Nice and Frass, right? And true that Not Nice and Frass have broke up with him now and split from him and all them thing there, right? Hi, Ricky. I think Alkaline ran Dancehall from 2013 to 2017. And then that's been it for him. He's been down more than he's been up. And Not Nice left in 2017. Frass left in 2018. Jordan left late 2018. If I were you, Alkaline, I would try to kind of get cool with one of them men, you know, cause I'm gonna tell you something. I would try Jordan because he light skin. Not nice and Frass dark skin. But I would try. This is the thing. You don't have the men which you know more. And then all of a sudden your music, it just looks coincidental to me. So if you clash Chronic Law and lose, you're done.
No, I hear. Hold on. Yo, Ricky, say something.
Ricky's echo.
I mean, echo.
Oh, can you plug in the song? We're not dubs this week, bro.
He's always ready.
All right, yeah,
it's Ricky. Yeah, headphones. Your headphones gotta go into the.
I just plugged the headphones into the laptop.
Yeah, you're good now.
I have a delay on my side, you know. But
that's okay.
It's okay.
You're about it. Okay. What's your now, Blaxz? Big up. Yeah, continue. Am I on
No,
live
so
with the people them or no?
yeah, you're on the live. Everybody can see you. So what we asking
see.
is if Alkaline, what you think about Alkaline and Chronic Law potentially clashing?
Oh man, Chronic Law. I'm feeling Chronic Law's vibe. I like his energy because it's like he's coming from a dark place and has to bring up the darkness with him, right?
Right.
And Alkaline is the same thing. Alkaline was coming from a dark place with his black eye them and stuff, and he talks about it, and he's
Right.
very detailed in his lyrics. You get me? So you have to be a lyrical fan. That's gonna sound better on CD than it's gonna sound live. So,
Wow.
I'm gonna go. Boy, I'm gonna go with Alkaline with the experience, but Chronic Law, I'm more of a fan.
Told you, man. I told
think
you,
so?
guys. That it's bro. Because yo, Chronic Law is gonna hit harder, and I'm not even taking that. But it's not Alkaline is not really a soft soap dog. He has lyrics and he has melodies. See, you see how you're
Alkaline
talking
is
about
a mini cartel.
You see how you're talking about with Frost and Not Nice?
Yeah.
I have this theory. I have this running theory where I've been trying to explain to people and they're not hearing it.
Okay, run it.
The man them thing drop off for one reason and one reason only. You can blame Not Nice and everybody, but that's not why it's happening. It's happening because the man them leave the environment of where they're getting the hit song, just like Shensia. When they're in Jamaica and they're running the place red, and as soon as they start take off and leave and go over Yasso, it's like, bro, where are you? That's why the good thing of that is that a lot more younger artists get to come up the pipeline, because when you're not at home, somebody else is rocking the show.
True.
See?
True.
And then as soon, because of how their environment that they grew up in, as soon as they get some money, we're gonna do what we're doing, but we're gonna just try it from Miami, or we're gonna just try it from New York, or we're gonna just try it from UK. Still have my name, take dates, and fly around, but so now you're not in. You don't see Not Nice at the store no more. You're not hanging out at the studio no more.
So tell me how I see dancehall, because now it's good that Ricky's here too. Here's how I view dancehall, because this is
out of focus, man. I'm trying to catch my camera in focus.
Don't worry, you get it focused.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Dry handed.
Good thing your hand look lotion. Umama lotion with no lotion, man. You know what I mean? But no, so Blaxz is like fucking Babbzy. Oh Jesus Christ! She have a song for everything. You know. I feel like whatever's going on in Jamaica, in the dance hall scene around the world, it's gonna replicate in the Jamaican dancehall scene, though. So, like, you know, we have a dancehall scene in Toronto, which is like Mikey mentioned, Lady Hilly, Linda Peppers, Danny British. That's Toronto dancehall, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're going to be doing everything that is happening in Jamaica, right? Now you go to a soca scene. Some of the songs that are big in Jamaica might be big in the soca scene, dance hall segment. But then other songs that may not be big in Jamaica that are dancehall might be big in the Toronto dancehall scene, like a Prince Swanee or like even a Zara Mar or other artists that are not in the Jamaican dancehall scene. So the ground in Jamaica gets replicated by the dancehall in the overseas, like, you know, you have New York, you have all them dancehall guys, Quasi Lanchas, and like they're dancehall guys, right? But then what's happening in the hip hop scene when it comes to dancehall? What's happening in the soca scene when it comes to dancehall? So I feel like that's where the disconnect comes when you try to explain stuff, for me at least.
The man them, they're not putting enough time and work into it. They're not staying long enough for everything to connect fully. As far you're saying, like, what are they with the hip hop scene? Remember, in like a hip hop party, when you go to play dancehall, you could play a song 10 years old and boss up the dance like it just came out.
Yeah.
Now it takes that long for a lot of the hip hop community to even get familiar with those songs.
True.
How can they get familiar to be like,
with Skeng?
You see, when you had Beanie Man and Bunty and them on labels and doing remixes, they were running around for 10 years. Yo, Bunty Killer is still relevant right now, and that's the funny thing I'm gonna say to prove my point. Bunty Killer is relevant right now because he's not going nowhere. He's in Jamaica. He's in the parties. You see him every day. So whether he has a hit song or not, he's always going to be relevant. So when Mavado wants to move to Florida and they're like, oh, his career is popping down. He's not popping down, but he's not there networking anymore. When Shensia can't find a hit song, the people them that were sitting under the tree coming up with the song with her, all right, let's go inside, they're not there no more. She's on the bus in the big house. It's not the same thing, bro. They're not staying long enough in. Intense was on fire, bro. What's happening? He running all over the world, which is great. But now, what's the big song for Intense now? I'll wait. They're not taking enough. TJ was going on wicked. He went to Miami, bro. From that rags to riches, bro. He has songs, you know. But what's the song you know if I play it right now, $100 money pull up minimum? They're not spending time in their shit, bro. They just get the fast 2 hits and they're gone. It doesn't make no sense, bro.
And that's what I was explaining to someone. So I'm glad you kind of said that, because I was saying, like, you know, everybody's always complaining about soca and soca idiot music and why is it being compared to dancehall? And it's not being compared to dancehall by us. It's being compared to dancehall by the industry. We're just reacting to it. Like Afro beats, we just are reacting. Like we gotta react to what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So when you're asking me, well, why do you think you're not seeing as many dancehall artists, you know, on certain shows anymore and whatever? And it's like, because soca has now become a viable option for promoters. You see, when Shaba and Super Cat and these guys had bad attitudes, right? You book Shaba in the 90s and has a bad attitude, you're going to get Super Cat with the same attitude. So you're going to just work with Shaba. Now, you want to book one Biggs done. He has an attitude with 2 songs. But then you're like, well, Viking Ding Dong in Trinidad is the same kind of caliber artist, charging less, doesn't want to have a 40-man entourage, doesn't need all of these rooms when they come book him in Toronto. On top of that, the visa's not going to be an issue for him to get. And he's going to do every single appearance on radio and not argue about that. He's not going to come on the stage and drink. He's not going to come on the stage with a glass of Moet or whatever in his hand. He's going to whine on girls. He's going to give me the performance of his life. And he costs less than a one Biggs done. So one Biggs done and his attitude can sit over here.
They act like you're asking them something weird. You know how much artists have to be like, bro, what'd you come to Toronto for?
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to do nothing and you want everything. I mean, I understand.
And we need to connect to them. Because, like, okay, we're diehard dancehall fans because we came up in that era. So when people are telling me to suck my mother, dirty small island girl, keep out of dance, I'm like, you can't tell me nothing. I was down on friggin', I was at what's the record store there? Bad Lad. I'm at Bad Lad trying. If you want, sit down on me cocky. Dorothy, me not stop you. And he's like, oh, the song is called Dorothy. I'm like, no, if you want, come sit down on me cocky. Dorothy, he's like, the song is called Dorothy. I'm like, no, he's talking about Dorothy. And no, Dorothy. Like, I'm like, I've already built my life in that. So when you come tell me dirty small island gal suck your mother, I was like, whatever, man. You know what I mean? Like, move. Like I had the chronic rhythm on 12-inch. Like, relax yourself. But now when you're telling a small island person that, they'll be like, oh, so let me just go and see what calm down is saying, or what. Like, that's kind of where the disconnect is coming, right? Because back in the day, like I told you, dancehall ran the world. Reggae and dancehall ran the place. But Shaba wasn't going up against Burna Boy. Burna Boy and the Afrobeats didn't exist. Shaba wasn't going up against Bad Bunny and J Belvane and Nicky Jam. Because reggaeton didn't exist. If it did, Shaba might have got benched a few times. You understand what I'm saying? But because Sparrow and Super Blue, that type of music would never compete with what Shaba was doing. Nah. Where what Machelle is doing now can compete. You understand? But that all-time Kaiso, that stuff couldn't compete with what these dancehall men were doing. Then you had Bob Marley leading the brand.
But still, all of these people that you're naming, they didn't bust in 1 year and leave. They were around for decades.
True.
And all when these things happen, all right, Shaba left, right? What happened to his career? Like the people aren't paying attention. Shaggy left, and where is Shaggy now? Back in Jamaica. Like you have to think about these things. Like once you leave,
Yo, let me interject too. You know,
Go on,
something
Ricky.
I'm here because I'm listening.
No, go on,
Everybody
Ricky,
has
talk,
good
man.
points. No, but it's like almost like industry versus culture, you know, bro. Right? Because the industry has bring forward the reggaeton and also the soca beat. Well, I'm sorry, the Afro beats. And also, the numbers cannot be denied by like Marshall and them Wagwan, you know, the soca thing. But soca's been around since day one, since Tiny Whiny and Blood Clot,
That's Kaiso.
Byron Lee and all them things. So soca's always been around.
That's
as reggae
Kaiso.
people, right? Calypso. We as reggae people growing up, my mom listened to Calypso, soca, whatever. She listened to that like for real as much as she listened to Dennis Brown. So I knew Tiny Whiny and certain soca, certain Calypso song we did know or grow up still. Even Mento is the next kind of soca, Parang or all these kind of stuff. We would know the stuff, but we were reggae people. Now to me, this is where I say industry versus culture, because as Jamaicans, we took whatever song was big in Jamaica. This is like the 90s and the late 80s when I'm growing up. We took whatever song was big in Jamaica and we made it big in the underground, every city that we were in. If we were in Florida, every state, if we were in New York, if we were in Toronto, Canada, if we were in England, even the Japanese, them took it also from back in those days. The Japanese had up the culture too. The culture was a big thing in terms of whoever was reigning in Jamaica was reigning in the culture every city in the whole diaspora. You get me? So it's like now the industry is pushing forward. Like for example, you said something about Shensia. I was a big Shensia fan till she crossed over on the industry. Bounty Killer is the leader of dancehall. I agree. One of the main reasons them is because he controls the underground. And a person like me, for example, will never be commercial. You get what I'm saying? So whoever is really controlling the underground, I'm gravitating towards those artists more. You see me? What's my point of chipping in? Is that I think that the industry is influencing everybody right now. Social media, all these kind of stuff. But the culture is what we can't afford to lose to the industry, because then it's going to be a wrap. Remember when Richie Stevens, and I think it was even Vegas, I think, when they stood up for the situation when Rihanna's Work song came out, they wanted to change the name, the title, the type of music that it was, and call it Tropical Escape. And Richie Stevens were like, no, that's reggae music, that's dancehall business. We're not dealing. Like, so. So the culture had to come up and step up that time and put the industry in its place. So I feel like it's the culture versus the industry on this kind of situation. And it's like, why? Right? Now look at Skeng. The reason I like Skeng is because that's a ghetto youth from Jamaica, bro, with money, bro. That's a regular, any ghetto youth in Jamaica would act like how Skeng is acting. A real true G to the streets would act like that and not change him image over no industry business. You get what I'm saying? Over no record label or nothing like that. He would have rather continue to small label thing until him get fame thing, because he's not going to change his image over no industry business. Right? In which I feel, in my personal opinion, that Skilly Bang did or kind of would. I don't know. I don't know if Skilly Bang is the same as he was when he first came out. So I don't know. I'm no disrespect. I like him thing still.
We're talking like that's why I want people to understand. We're having a conversation as industry people. We're not three callers calling in, sitting down on a rum shop talking people near.
Here's my thing about the
Skilly
culture
Bang
part.
dubbed, right? So I respect him, man.
Here's my thing about the culture part. Because I don't. When you say between Skeng and Skilly, we're just as an example, where one might not have changed for the industry and the other one changed for the industry and the other one might not have. The problem for that is that I just feel, because remember, my whole point is that they keep running away. And I just feel like if you are the star and you're making moves right now, for that moment, you could kind of do what you want. So you don't have to leave right away, and you could travel a little bit more frequently back and forth. But they're trying to get away. Now, as far as the culture part, so you could say, yeah, they want to be more in the industry and but when it comes down to the culture now, it's the same thing like soca and everything else. Maybe dancehall artists need to hold on to their culture more because Afrobeats is busting and you guys don't even know what the song's even saying. And everybody's singing it out all over the world. They have no clue what the man's saying. And he could be telling you, your mom is an idiot, yeah. And you know what I mean? You're singing it. You don't know. See? But they're holding on to their culture barefaced and they don't care. And they're running with it. And I don't feel like dancehall reggae artists are doing that. I feel like
I
they're
agree.
getting what they can and they're running away.
I agree.
I
agree.
All right, so let me be devil's advocate because I agree with what Blaxz is saying to an extent, right? But to be on the devil's advocate side, remember this, remember from day one, there was always one of the big problem with dancehall was slackness and gun, right? Let's keep it real. And then it kind of evolved to like the dancing part of dancehall, like daggering and all kind of dancing, dancing crews and all these things, right? So what I'm trying to say is that it's an unfortunate reality, but I think it's a reality that you see badness business is a reality to the Jamaica youth them. And if they stop singing about it, then they be lying, bro. Right? One time I heard a Cartel song. I think it's one of the songs that made me start listening to Cartel more is when he said something along the lines of, "Uno keep a send ambulance in the ghetto when you need to send a Brinks truck." Right? Something along those kind of lines. Right? So they don't care about no fuck it. They don't care about no blood. Just sending the money, bro. Saying? And it's truly a part of the Jamaican actual culture where it's like the money thing, money off a run, bro. Any means necessary because the politicians them are corrupt. So how you expect people them to be like, not
they
corrupt?
Come from an environment where the goal
where
is
the money thing
to let's
after
get out
run.
of there. So I get it. It's just for the music.
I agree with you about holding the culture. I agree. That's why I said there's stuff that you're saying that I agree with. But badness has always been unfortunate, but a true. It's almost been intriguing to everybody outside of Jamaica. The real badness what Jamaica people have to deal with, and yet still come out so funny, so cultural, so loving.
But I'll tell you, I'll tell you, and I don't want to cross you, but I want to say this. I can say that the dancehall, the gun and the violence, the world was okay with that in the lyrics. But when the whole Gully Gaza war started and people started to lose their lives, people was kind of like, yeah, that's a no for me now, bro. I'm not going in no street and losing my life over no.
That's just social media taking over because look at because those things would go on every year in Jamaica election time. Every single election time that happens, that kind of stuff would happen. And even from Joe Gibbs' recording days, blah, blah, lick a shot, so and so a lick it back, jungle a lick shot, Rima a lick it back, Tivoli a lick shot. Those are big songs, Bridget. Those songs control the whole of Jamaica, bro. And then it control New York, then it control England, then it control Florida, then it control the whole Jamaican diaspora across the world. And it's talking about man a lick shot, bro. And it's intriguing to these non-Jamaicans saying, oh my God, they're so bad. What's going
but
on
when you
over
look
there?
at the biggest songs, right? Notice they're not gun songs. So Mr. Loverman, Shaba, Patra, Worker Man, Gal Flex, Time to Have Sex, Mad Cabra.
Do you know Mad Cabra? Where they might take up, and when me put down, go mass with your mama and your one nurse a gun. We're not Cabra fans because of Flex, brethren. We're Cabra fans because I'm gun tune them. We're not.
That's what I'm saying. The world, though, is a fan of Flex, though.
We're not Ninja Man fans because of the song he did about when he turned Rasta or the principal or Pastor Ninja or whatever. We're Ninja Man fans because of One House a Gun and Number One. And
come back in the screen, Ricky. Come over, Ricky. A little bit back in the screen.
I'll give you the Ninja Man one. Yeah. I'll give you the Super Cat one. Yeah, there's a few artists.
And those artists last long in the business, like Blaxz was saying. They last forever in the business, for real, right? And then people, next second generation, people get to grow and learn Super Cat song, Dandada and Mud Up and all these things. So those songs lasted forever. Even Admiral Bailey, I'm surprised his tune them and stitching will last longer than they're supposed to last. But my point being is that the culture of Jamaica dancehall, badness is a real, true part of it, brethren. See? And it was intriguing to all non-Jamaicans for the longest time, brethren. And it still is. And Skeng does represent that side of Jamaicans, and Shaggy represents a completely different side of Jamaicans.
I want to show you guys something.
was different than a Marcia Griffith or Judy Mowat singer. All right, sorry, yeah.
No, I'm going to show you guys something. This is Eric Donaldson in Brazil last year, right?
The beat keep rolling.
Cheerio.
I want you to look at the people that are in there and look at.
If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh, bring it to me.
Look at the age of the people in the front.
They're
They're young.
Bring it to
What else do you notice? Not just young, what else do you notice in there?
Women.
And women and look again.
Men.
Yeah, they're also all Caucasian.
No, that's Brazil, man. They're Brazilians.
Look again. Just stop there.
They're Brazilians.
All right, they're Latino. They're all Latino. Yeah, look at good. Again, good. But I don't really see much. Yeah. Amazing.
Like, watch it.
Amazing.
I want them to show the crowd.
Dance up on the stage.
Yo, the amount of women that run up to hug him and thing. Let me show you. Hold on. You want to see the women them run up for come hug him up and thing. Them have to pull women off him the whole time, brother. There's no artist right now we get more catty than friggin' Eric Donaldson on the road, dog. None of them young youth, yo, dog, I'm not even joking. You want to see the women them? Let me show you some of the women them run up and hug up the man like the man is Michael Jackson. Look on this. Everybody are run up.
Surprised, though.
Look at this. What's
surprised?
So what I'm trying to, but I'm showing you now. You know, man, I live like Rasta. Remix with Eric Donaldson. Now you in Brazil standing up on the stage with him. No, but you understand what I'm trying to say? Because
the culture, but that's the culture.
They love this. Look, young yellow.
That's the culture passed down. That's what I'm saying. This is more of a culture thing because Eric Donaldson is not on no Billboard charts. It's just that the people them know them tuning from when they were growing up. That's why the crowd is so young. You get what I'm saying? Look how them hype for the old man, brother. He didn't even sing the tune with the right 29 voice, but we have to
man in the wrong key, everything.
He's working, bro.
And like, young girl, I try hug up the man. Yo, there's no artist right now we get more catty than Eric Donaldson, bro. I don't.
Give a fun fact.
Yeah, go ahead.
Real fun fact is that people don't realize that. You see, that was Brazil, right? See all them black people there? I didn't even realize how much browning was in there. But what people don't realize is that there is, I think it's 3 times the amount of black people in South America than there is in North America.
Right.
Yeah. And they listen dancehall and reggae music. Like,
yeah, and they love, and Costa Rica is one of the #1 place outside of Jamaica right now for dancehall and reggae music. These are things that I've been hearing worldwide wise, you know?
Yeah.
They might not talk no English, but they'll say Gaza me say. I tell you that right now.
Right. And
this is Eric
Donaldson,
this is Eric
and stuff, as you see.
6 months ago.
Amazing.
You ready? Don't tell me it's a sin.
So, yo, Babbzy, stop for a minute there. Let's get back to real quick, and then I'm going to stop my point. I think, because Blaxz did say some good stuff, so I'm just going to say that the industry versus the culture, and even this video that you're showing and showed me, again, say the culture is so important, right? And we don't want to pass down the gun culture, what's going on right now, what the industry is focusing on. They changed Shensia from, you know, her dancehall flex to like a Megan Thee Stallion flex, a Cardi B kind of chick, and I'm not a fan of her anymore because of that. Seeing so,
look at
the
venue though.
Versus industry.
Look at the venue Eric's at. Look at the venue he's performing at.
Wow, you get me outside too.
That look like Kingston.
When my love is coming on. Yeah, my love is coming on. Oh yeah, my love is coming so strong.
Yay! Whoa! My love is coming so strong.
Hey, hey, yeah.
Yes, my love is coming so strong.
Watch it, the one.
Jude, watch. Look for stage.
That's Mr. Ochiro, baby.
Whoa, yeah, my love is coming so strong.
Look on the venue, dog.
Love you.
And everybody has sing the man lyrics, B. Look at this.
Right.
He has a catalog. Right?
He has a deep catalog still.
The morning and don't know what to do. Wonder so hard who is gonna see you through. Struggle to the day until the night has come.
Look, he has a man.
Couldn't make you be so strong. More love, let it fall down like
He could have used some backup singer still.
Yo, him off key and everything, you know what I mean? Him old and thing, but still, like, you know what I mean? Like, the people know every word, though, you know what I'm saying? Them know every word. Them know every word, you know what I mean? So, like, for me now, my thing is, like, how do we get dancehall for everybody to know every word? If you understand what I'm saying.
You didn't hear what Bounty Killer said. The man them hard does have too much household. They have too much corner argument. Okay? Too much corner argument. And he's right.
So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Well, those videos powerful still. We circulate them for sure because foundation music always seems to win in the end for reggae music business, for dancehall.
And these are young folks singing this man's stuff. You know what I mean?
He's old enough to be my father. You get what I'm trying to say? So
my dad's 78 and I think he's older than my dad.
And Eric Donaldson, even that song he sang, I personally don't know it. But I know he has a big catalog of music. You get what I'm saying? And in the dubplate world, he's an expensive artist, right? So he's exclusive. He understands his worth.
Well, he's seen as a king in Africa, right?
You understand what I'm saying? So we don't even understand the levels of some of these artists. Like people took Rest in Peace. People took Toots and the Maytals as a simple brother, you know. But Toots and the Maytals was really super international. When you talk about everybody in the world kind of knows who he is and what he represents. They don't really know Cartel like how them know Toots and the Maytals, you know? So that's the culture. We need Morgan Heritage and we need the singer them and we need like the conscious artists them. Like it was so good that Kabaka won that award, right? The Grammy, because he represents culture. So we need these artists to continue winning because we're going to always have the Skeng them. We're always going to have the Mavada them. We're always going to have the dubplate, Bounty Killer them, the killing sounds, and the killing type of artists, right? And the sound clash artists them like Octane and Khago them and all these things. So we need the singer them to don't be discouraged and continue doing culture music because the culture is what lasts. You know,
yeah, but we have to find a balance to support them because I feel like a lot of them are not being supported, hence the reason why Fantan Moja's gonna be singing "Wop Wop Wop, Come Slide Down My Cock," right? Like how you go for. Go on.
Let me ask you this. See, everything starts with themselves. Okay, if the artists them don't want it, it's not gonna happen. How do I support Babbzy if Ricky I go vex? And how do I support Ricky if Babbzy I go vex? So then we just can't support all of them, but maybe I can support this one guy from St. Mary's, or maybe this other guy from Mobay, and then that's as far as my support goes. And then you have a million different support chains. But you see, if everybody was singing songs together and doing shows and sharing Hennessy in the party and everything, it'd be a whole different meditation. But the young man, they don't go on like that. Everybody's on their own thing. I have my producer and my rhythm, and if you vice,
And
if
my
my
crew.
producer vice that you, then I beat him up and take away everything. Something you the
Yeah,
man
like
them
when I
need
hear
to start doing.
selectors are getting beat up, like I'm like, what the fuck are
No,
you
well,
talking about?
Well,
I
more
blame
producers,
selectors
really.
for that still.
Selectors get beat up for playing the wrong music in the dance.
Okay, there's a lot behind that because I've heard those terms before, but I think the producer them get it more than the selector them. And you also have to
Yeah,
be
definitely.
wise. You have to be wise in the streets in Jamaica. You can't be in a PNP area, play JLP music in election time. You have to be wise in the
That you
streets,
see,
bro.
that's the
So
difference.
they're not showing the little small things that are go
That's the
behind
difference.
selector
Like
get
so,
turned
like
down and stuff.
so, Marshall doesn't have to worry about what he's singing about and where he is and where, or Little Rick doesn't have to worry about where he
We're
is
not
and what
gonna
he's
turn on the
singing.
news and hear Bungie Garlin was running out of Lavin till one night and 50 man were chasing. You're not gonna
No,
hear that kind of stuff.
Right.
no, no.
Right, but that happens in the real life of a Jamaican artist, bro. You have to watch
Yeah,
what you're
so
dealing and watch what you say.
right.
And selector them have to watch what you're playing, and the radio announcer them have to watch what they say, and all these things. It's very the word disrespect coming like it was made in Jamaica, bro. Because the man them
Bruh,
love
trust
to,
me,
if you
it's
disrespect
crazy.
the program, if you this, it's like different level to a Jamaican is what I've seen, right? But then it's so funny because Jamaica also has the most churches per capita on the planet, right? Because there's a true love in essence. That's why it's the second most visited place on the planet. Because there's a true love and essence of the Jamaica people in the midst of all this freaking chaos, bro.
I want you
And
to
the
see the
music
love.
is a very important part of it. Last piece.
I want you to watch this clip.
Don't see us up on this event. See them on the wall, well, a vibe and a reminisce. We are get where they are. Oh, no. Nothing but talk from the shit. Some boy and a brother. Much less
This is good.
Sounds good to me.
Get the them no want to win and no coach. No one will live the life like queen and no movie. She tell us she narrate me, so that I fold me. I see that she come the lava. So we can't be true to approve it. We never fight a war in a life.
Alright,
T9 came bad mind, excuse me fuck. You're a pretty girl with but I'm bougie. Let them just watch it come from me neck. I must see that make a big of it. Really and a week just had a chippy of it. But when me walk with, can't hold in our head. Some boys smell like cigarettes. No style, all time at your set. So that them match up and them don't got no effect. Now still up and have them so he's a vet. I tell you say, we no like no worries. Be a gun with blood clot by, I am okay.
No, A for effort, man. Try.
Hold on. You say big up every what? Where I do what?
No, he
Say,
says,
Babbzy.
we ain't got no worries. Beer gun with blood clot, bye. I am okay.
Okay. I thought I heard something else, bro. But I like that performance. That sounded good. What's up?
But
What's up
we
with that?
need more of this. Is the more of the
But
thing
that's
that
what
we
I'm
need.
saying. You need to see these guys together. And you see how they're funny and they're able to like, do you know what I mean? Like, they're able to live good with one another, right? Like, that's what we need to see. We need to see less of the wrench face kind of thing. You know what I mean? We need to see the more entertainment part of it. You know what I'm
Just need
saying?
a good balance, man. Because
Yeah.
they can still have the wrench face and everything, but just do a couple good songs them too.
Yeah. I just as a person that kind of works down the middle between both sides, I can tell you how different soca is to dancehall. You know, like Young Brother comes and it's like everybody's like, yo, big up Young Brother. You go to Lyrical, you go to Skinny, you go to anybody and they all embrace him and whatever. And then it's like when you say, oh, Skilly Bang now, but they're like, yo, Skilly Bang come from St. Thomas, man, a batty boy and father's a
No, I
batty
was just
man.
about to say, soca has one advantage.
Which is?
All right. You see what you're talking about as far as... I might get in trouble for this. You see what you're talking about as far as who comes from here and there in Jamaica? That happens in Jamaica, the island. Okay? But in soca music, that happens in the Caribbean. Okay?
Understood.
I've gone to certain islands playing soca thinking I'm Mr. International, and the man them say, you're playing too much Trini soca. I'll go other places. They're like, you're playing too much Vincy soca. I'll go other places. Can only play jab jab. Like the
Yeah.
soca and don't make we talk about the soca markets when it comes on to soca parties. But
Yeah.
I feel like soca gets away now because instead of it being a community, you have a whole island, so you can afford to have Grenada soca and St. Lucia soca because you have a
Right,
whole
right,
island.
right. Right,
And
right,
who
right,
doesn't
right.
have that much songs?
Good point. Good
Use
point.
the closest islands around them and put their music in the juggling.
Well, and every year, like I did a video of this a couple weeks back, you get 20 songs that come from the non-generic pool because they have the generic groovy and the generic power soca. So anything less than 130, generic groovy. Anything more than 130 beats per minute is generic power soca, right? So
So
generic.
what do it's the speed what you're using to call it generic?
That's no. The sound of it. So the sound doesn't have any accent associated with it. So like pump me up with the music, like those
Can
songs.
Marsha Montano make a generic?
Yeah, so he does generic sounding soca. Kes does generic sounding soca,
Okay.
right? Then what happens is you have the non-generic category where everything else falls into. So you have chutney, denery, bouillon, bashment soca, raga soca, jab, right? That's what happens. So now you're only
Can
gonna
I
get
ask
20. Go on,
Can I
sweetie.
ask a question that because I don't know soca properly, so this is it
Okay.
might sound really rough to the soca people them. So what about Haitians? You guys never mentioned Haitian.
Compa,
Right?
because they're not soca, they're compa.
Right. So now I've noticed that Haitian sound has very African sound, and then I've noticed some soca music have taken components of it. Which soca
Right.
is that?
That would be bouillon and denery segment.
That's the soca I like.
Because bouillon is from Dominica, which is French, and denery segment is from St. Lucia, which is French. So they still have a strong connection with Haiti. They have a stronger connection than a Barbados
You hear
would.
that? I like that sound. It's very strong and very, very what's the word I look for? It's very African. I think that's the only word I can really tribal, very tribal. That's the word. Yeah, man.
So let me show
continue.
you. So this is generic. I'm going to show you a generic groovy song, right? When you hear this song, you don't think of any island. You just think soca. So this is less than 130 beats a minute. This is where you're going to see like the Edwin Yearwoods and them. They kind of stick in that category. Then when you go above 130, you're in power soca, right? So anything 130 and above is power. So this is groovy, generic.
Oh gosh, I'm say, me fretting up about the hair I'm flexing.
Right, see, smiling.
I like it.
Me frowning up on me hair it wearing.
So what's this Blaxz? Like 115, somewhere around there, right?
I would say like 118 between 118.
Very family friendly.
All right. So now, hold on. Let me give you another one, right? This is generic power, right? This is like you don't hear an accent with this. This is just soca, right? Trinidadians pretty much make generic soca, generic groovy and generic power, right? So let me try to open up one of these clips for you here. Let me see which one. Let me try this one.
Teachings, lessons on Babbzy.
Yeah, man, we have to learn. That's what you understand. So that's where it goes. So it's like 120, 130 and less is groovy, 130 and more is power.
Right.
All right.
Big things. Yo, big up Dynamic. I know he's listening. Big up.
Right. So so
I
that's
like it.
All right. So then now this is the song that caused the problem. This is the song that caused the whole breakdown of the soca mafia from Trinidad. This one song. This caused the soca mafia to crumble because they didn't know what to do with it. And I know you know this one. I know you know this one, Ricky. I know you know this one when it comes in, but this one caused the collapse of the soca mafia. This song, I'm gonna do video on it because people were asking me to do one. Caused so much problems.
Why?
In the soca, because when this came out, they were like, "What the fuck is that? That's not soca." And then Barbados was like, "Yes, it is." And then they were like, "No, it's not." And then they were like, "Yes, it is." And then they were like, "No, it's not." And it was a fight from there. And then Bajans, you gone fuzzy again. And then the Bajans were like, "Oh, what you think we gonna give you some cheese, cut out wine, final boarding call. This is a," and from that, it was over. It was over.
Oh,
and then you had like take that and that and that, and then you had get a bucket of water and keep it there for your butter. Your bumper catch on fire, and it was done. Done. Trainees were just like, "Oh shit, what are we supposed to do with this? What do we do with this?"
I like
so
it.
They,
I like it.
So they labeled
it.
it. They labeled it Bajan soca, but it caused the collapse of the soca mafia.
Let me catch the
in
focus.
Trinidad.
All right. I like it though. That's like honestly.
You might need to come closer.
No,
yeah.
I'm have to come off of them fancy camera business. Might have just use my camera from my laptop and done.
There you
that?
are. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I like every song where you play still, and that's what I'm saying. Jamaicans, to me, growing up, my mom loved soca, bro. And when we went to certain parties with my mom's section and stuff, they love a calypso soca. I don't know how to categorize it, but they loved it, and we always grew up knowing it's part of them.
It's social commentary. Tiny Whiny is Kaiso music.
Kaiso, right.
Right.
What's parang? What's parang?
Parang is the Trinidadian. They do it for Christmas, and so it's a style of music that they normally do around Christmas time. You might hear
that's like
Grenada
Jamaica's
playing.
mentor.
Okay, so then now you have. So that's how soca's broken down. So what's happened now that they've done those categories and they've broken the music by BPMs, it's allowed non-Trinis to get involved because all they got to do is do a groovy song, generic sounding, which is less than 130 beats per minute, and they're good. Or now they do a power song which is more than 130 beats per minute, and they're good. So that's what kind of broke the gate open. The issue is the non-generic category where only 20 of those songs is going to make it in 1 year. And a lot of the artists are fighting to be in that category. Kes and Marshall and them, they're not fighting for that category. They will be in this generic groovy and in the generic power.
I like it. But every song where you play, I'm vibing off of. And as a dancehall man for real, I respect every music. So that soca tune them tune the way I go on right there, so that's it right there. Even reggaeton, I like it, but it didn't last that long and it didn't have the power effect I thought it would have continued to have. And then now we're in this time of Afrobeats, which Afrobeats, you see again now, Afrobeats is very tricky because it crosses that boundary of cultural again. Because me as a Jamaican, we know we're African, so we want to hear what's going on in the motherland if we're open to being cultural, for real, right? Mm-hmm. And then like now Afrobeats is representing, all right, the Afrobeat community might not like this, but Afrobeats is representing this happy time, this good time, this wonderful, fun, greatness time. And it's not necessarily in like God or technology or nothing. It's just in life, right? So, but then when you look at the contrast of where it's coming from, is it real and true to the overall people of that country? Real talk. Is it really that happy and is it really that fun? I know when we play music as black people, we can get through work, we can get through baby mother issues, we can get through everything with music, right? But now, is Afrobeats truly representing what the people them are got through? And are they neglecting to talk about issues that matter on the continent? Where in which Jamaica Skengo said, boy, I'm hungry this morning, me not have $9, but my Glock have 9 shot. You understand? He's talking some real shit in the morning here, bro. right? So is
right.
Afrobeats representing the reality of what the people them I got through in terms of reggae music representing, or sorry, dancehall music representing the truth of what the people them I got through. So this is where I
Right.
have an issue with how Afrobeats is moving, bro. It's like, come on, yo, give me one song that say, boy, me a struggle, me hungry, oh Lord, me a struggle, me a struggle. Give me a song that represents what really I got on in Africa, every
Right.
country.
No, I
Right,
hear
so
you.
I
hear
respect
you.
Afrobeat and I love it, but I want some reality out of it more than it's not
All right,
just
here, me I
fun
gonna give you
times.
the reality. Me forward that right at the right time.
All right.
So, soca, calypso, I'm putting that in one corner. Reggae dancehall, and then Afrobeats. The main
And
point,
reggaeton.
no, reggaeton's not in it. Reggaeton's not in it because reggaeton is coming from reggae music. So I personally, I've never given that its own genre because it's just it's a rhythm that Sean Paul's not on. No
branch.
disrespect, but them
Yeah, it's
time
another
there,
branch.
it would have been somebody doing a Sean Paul tune on that type of production. That's how I looked at that. Now
Fair
back
enough.
to the Afrobeats.
All right.
You talk about reality and happiness and ray. What makes Afrobeats, in my opinion, as a music person, is the beat pattern, and music
Right.
is something that evolves. So
Right.
what ended up happening here is they've always had this beat pattern, which they've probably been. I'm not African, but I'm sure when they're doing their beats, it's celebrations and certain different things.
I want to
That
interject.
beat pattern-
That's
hold on.
Fela Kuti, and Sean Kuti is the originators of Afrobeats. Go on. Sorry.
Okay, so in my opinion, how it looks to me is that as music and technology and the equipment and everything evolve, that same beat pattern, a man figured out to do a do and add a little 1 2 to the thing now, and then now it's jiggy, and now man start rap and sing and YouTube and it gone. Seeing, but that beat
It's not
pattern
Blax's face, man.
has always been there. I feel like it's always been there. Seeing, it's just they now innovated it to a level, and now it gone where it gone.
It's
Well,
the original
Ricky-
African beats.
So don't look
We are
at the
go-
happiness.
We are gonna put you in your topic in there now, Ricky. Your topic dead and
Which
now.
topic?
Money
Topic.
pull up.
Yo, careful
Money
with
pull
this.
up.
This is the one you're gonna get me mad with.
Money pull up. Let's talk about it. Chapter 3. Money
Alright.
pull up.
I'm gonna try to not be passionate, but to try to be cool.
No, be
about it
passionate.
still
We
more
want the
than-
passionate.
Well,
We
you know what
want
I'm
the
saying, but
passion.
I want the message to be more out than
Oh,
my
we
view.
get passion. We understand English and passion. Go ahead.
All right. I was actually intrigued. I did a small little research on this money pull up thing still because I wanted to see if it was just me alone that was feeling how I was feeling. You see me? So
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like it's it doesn't. All right, you see, there's a term where say adversary builds character, right? So sometime you remember back in the days we used to go to school and we used to do this thing where you got the awards of excellence, you got the gold, you got the bronze, you got the pin. Remember that thing there? It was some kind of.
And I
fitness
got the
thing that you used to
Don
do
and the
in public
key and
school.
turned him in a donkey too, but carry on.
All right, real quick. Long story short is that nowadays they giving everybody an award, right? Everybody who participate gets an award. The winner gets an award, the loser gets an award. You understand? Adversary builds character. All right. So with the money pull-up situation, I just feel like it's straight up financial irresponsibility. That's like, I'll leave that as like the bottom line of my baseline of my situation. And then I wanted to read off this thing when I sip on the internet when I
Read it.
Google. I went to Google and I buck up on some other selector them where we're talking about money pull up and how they see it. So I'm gonna read this off. So if my reading I haven't read out loud in a long time, Bridget.
Go ahead, man.
All right. So all right. Bill Gates, a self-proclaimed flosser, admitted that he was once a fan of money pull up and the practice and even indulged in the culture. However, now that he's embarking on a career and it's as an artist, he feels that the practice is unhelpful. All right, so this is him talking now. He says, me as an artist right now, and all if me and a selector are part for the entire day, once him go in at the dance and start get some money, if he pull up the song, him forget to play my song. So
Exactly. You
so
guys are
I
mad.
can understand. So I can understand what other artists must go through. This is my brethren, and he still forgot to play my song over money pull up. This thing I mash up dancehall, and it's like the people them. It's like a payola. He said. You have some selector who say no, they're not going to pull up the song for money. But you have some selector who don't care and don't get a chance to hear the other, and we don't get a chance to hear the other artists. We know selector them have to pay for them youth and mind them youth and stuff, but there must be a limit. All right, so that's one page. I have about 7 pages of different people who say some things, but
Of
I'm
all
saying
mad people, everybody on all 7 of those pages, they're all mad.
mad in what way?
They're mad because they either don't get no money pull up or their song don't get no money pull up. They're mad.
Well, that was from an artist's perspective. He's talking about his selector brethren and how his brethren, I guess they must have said, boy, may I play your song tonight? But by the time he started playing the money pull up, getting the money pull up, his song got pulled to the pass. All right? So imagine this now. Imagine I went to a dance now. I'm going to get ready. My outfit costs so much, but I'm spending one of those $600, $700 nights. And I want to go out tonight. Worse if I carry my female compadre, I spend all maybe $800 in the night. Right? And I go to the dance now, and the man I pull up one song 15 times, and 10 times, Some of the articles talk about 20 and 20 plus times they're pulling up one song because of money pull up. Now I get it and stuff, but me as a patron, am I really gonna be feeling that vibe, bro? Yeah,
It's the patrons putting the money.
It's it's a crew. It's a crew. It's a crew.
Well, here's the problem with money pull up.
There's 1,000.
Let me tell you.
1,000. One second. There's 1,000
Go
people in the dance, and there's 7 people that are doing money pull up. There's 1,000 people in the dance, and there's 7 brethren that are in front of the selector doing the song 20 times. Me as a man out tonight dance there, I might be a little bit irritated.
Here's the problem. Let me tell you something. I think what a lot of people don't look at is the actual climate in dancehall from back in the day to now. The climate in dancehall in the 90s, you had bad man running the dancehall. So Willie Haggart is in the dance beside Bogle, and that's where the Willie Bounce and all them dance moves came from. So bad man was doing the money pull up back then to bad man songs. Now you have scammers who are doing the money pull up to songs when their career is. So whoever has the money in the dancehall is who you're going to hear about.
Well, back in the days, to be honest with you, I used to be playing dance back in those late 80s and early 90s, right? Mm-hmm. And back in the days, my money pull up, the equivalent of a money pull up back then was some shot leg on a dance, brethren. Okay. And the man I tell you, and the man I tell you, say, yo, where you go? Play the tune, brethren. Pull up the tune. You know, say I get salute. Salute was the word. It wasn't money pull up. Back in the day, it named salute, brethren. Seeing, so I feel like it's a little bit irresponsible if my 23-year-old son or 25-year-old son is spending $100 or a couple $100 on a money pull up. Can he play it? You know what this is for? If you got it, you ain't tricking. If you got it, you ain't tricking if you got it, right? You know that term where they say if you have the money, bro, then you can't do what you want to do. But I'm talking about these mans who can't even put gas in their car and they're doing
I feel like
if you tricking, you got it. If you tricking, if you got it, you ain't tricking.
Nah, I feel like people don't understand money pull up, so I'm gonna explain it for you. Second of all, you see that whole tricking part? That's just an excuse to like further the argument because we're in a dance, bro. We're not there to be anybody's mother or father or financial advisor. So if you came to the dance knowing you could only drink 3 shots of Henny and you bought a bottle, why nobody not cuss about that? Why you not cuss about the million half Hennessy bottles will cost $2 and $2.50 around the dance? So forget about who can't put gas in their car. This is what money pull up is. Now, if you're an artist and your brethren didn't play your song and you're saying it's like payola, then do the right thing and pay your brethren to play your song. Because guess what now? When you go to a party, it's not the sound man them brethren. None of my brethren them are giving me money for no money pull up. See it? If you play a song and you make a good speech, if you make a good speech on a crappy song and it connects, man get excited. They're showing off their new shoes, their new jacket, the crisp braid up. and the bottle in my hand, a money pull up has to drop. Worse, this is my tune. See, and I do that, and then the next man has 5 buckles, he's coming, and the man has a douce, and that's how the money pull up going. So if there's 50 money pull ups, it's not the man them bridging. Now wait, that's one side of it, and I could see how that side can get annoying. But as a selector, half of those people dropping the money are the bad man them now. So when them drop the money, have you ever tried to say take back your money? Because I have, and they're not hearing that.
They have. So, they're not hearing that. Right? They're not hearing that.
Okay, so
well, I got my Draco, so they do whatever I say because I rock with my Draco.
So that's one side, but they're doing it for a particular song. Now the other side is that a lot of people still don't really catch is that promoters are doing money pull up. You'll see a promoter come up there, or he'll give his girl or somebody the flyer, and they'll come in, they'll put the flyer in front of you. You see, as soon as you play the song, or a girl, say my dance is called "Walk Out" in the video. You see,
and then you play the Lexus song.
That song, they're gonna come drop money. Right. See? So it's like, it's not a planting against nobody, and it's not my brethren saying, "Yo, come." You know what I mean? You do have a couple people that might try to do these kind of ploys to make something look good. Like, for example, in Jamaica, when an artist has a new song, yes, he's sending people to drop money. I've been in that position. You know what I mean? Because you're trying to make the song look away, but it's not a selector deciding tonight, I'm playing tonight to get 50 money pull-ups, and this is what's... No, I'm trying to play good, and if I play good to a level, it's going to start raining money, bro.
So let me ask you something, Blaxz. That's definitely on a term of yourself, because you're an experienced selector. You know, Seboy, you deserve that money pull-up and stuff. Have you ever seen an idiot selector get a money pull-up?
Yes.
Did it bother you?
No.
So it didn't bother me. Blaxz, go back. So you saw an idiot selector get a money. A selector where you don't risk rate, like you feel like this nigga shouldn't even be playing music. But all right, cool. Am I playing music and he's getting his dates, he's getting his money tonight, he gets a money pull up. It didn't bother you?
No, it would only bother me if, you know me already, I'm super Mr. Competition. So it would bother me if he got money pull up and I didn't get none. If I got, if I didn't get a toonie, my friend, then I'll be like, what is this? Why did I come here? Because now something's definitely wrong. But like, if a man got a money pull up, like, I don't care, because all that shows me is if he got $20,
me, I forget.
All right, that's what that says to me.
I got
but
you.
If I don't get nothing, I'm not gonna be mad about it, but I'm gonna be like, I eat that thing that's still, because them man, they weren't doing nothing.
So I just wanted to just talk about this is correct, because you're a veteran at this point, Blaxz, and you're a big selector, right? So your view on and your perspective of it was very competitive, my brother, and it spoke to why we up in the top echelons of the game. Because if a guy gets a money pull up, I forget one too. You understand? So I get that part of it, but I've been also a patron in the dance where I'm like, oh my God, this guy sucks. I can't believe they're giving him anything. He should lose pay, much less get a blood clot money pull up the blood clot. You understand what I'm saying? He's that bad. And
I get that.
Money pull up,
I understand that.
And that bothered me personally. So I'm not going to tell a lie. So I just wanted to enlighten both sides of the thing. The money pull up, like I said, I had some articles where other selector from Jamaica and a youth from Belize was talking about how it could be financially irresponsible. And kind of, if that's a trend that happens, if it's something that takes over as a trend, it would be a problem still. So
that's not in it, man. That's not in it.
All right. Well, I respect your term on that one, Blaxz. Your breakdown of the situation, but I definitely wanted to say that I don't want it to be a trend. I don't want
if it was patrons, if all of these articles were by people that go to the, because I get it. People don't want the music to stopping and 50 man talking on the mic in between and hear the same. I get that part. But the problem with all of these complaints, they're not actually coming from people that spent their $50 and $100 to go in the dance. It's coming from the people them that couldn't play the dance, never get booked for the dance, song them never play in the dance. These are the people complaining, bro. Go hold a dance, bro. That's what you have to tell them.
Ramot Lionsgate, man. What's wrong with you?
I've had artists book me for their event and be like, every DJ better play at least 4 of my songs. And
that's actually smart.
You make the rules.
That's actually smart. That's actually a smart thing to do.
Exactly. When you see certain artists keeping parties and shit, they think about it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, whoever's writing that, they're not being proactive, bro. And now they're mad. And I'm sorry that they're mad. Now, if patrons are saying, if I go to another party, like you see the mayor there, Bob the Builder, certain times when things getting out of hand, he gonna jump on his IG and be like, all right, guys, come on. This is not it. So when patrons start saying stuff, then it's time to listen. But if an artist is mad because his brother didn't play a song, that's you and your brother. Don't drive him home after the party.
All right. Well, you know, Babbzy, people watch this stuff after and they get a chance.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Put yourself in the comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to rough up
on
some
this
people
one
though.
here. How you feel about the money pull up thing?
Yeah,
is money pull up good for the dancehall overall? Would it? Do you think money pull up could start trending? It's mad you did. Blaxz let off some good points still. And I believe that it's a financial responsibility that you have to start. You have to remember that when we were 25 and 27, did we regret as a grown ass man right now? Do I regret some of the financial decisions I made when I was in my 20s? And that's all I want them to understand.
Well,
right
all
now,
I'll tell you,
making those decisions.
In my 20s, I had not a rasclat cent. You know what I mean? Thank God, too, because I told you I was stupid. I made money in my 30s from blogging. If I made money in my 20s, I would have been flying out Dexter Daps over here. Forget about Shabba mother's pot. Come and see what's in Babbzy's mother's pot. You know what I mean? Like
the 20-year-olds like that are dropping the bottles. The 20-year-olds right now, they dropping the bottles, yo. They spending the money right now.
So you see how you feel about the money pull up, Ricky? That's how I feel about bottles. Because, like, me personally, like, if it's your birthday or we're celebrating something, I'll put on a bottle. You see, outside of that, Heineken, the DJ, a drink or water.
I don't drink alcohol, so I get away. I get away because I don't drink alcohol.
As a DJ, the hard liquor is hard, Reggie. We have to work, we're working, Somebody just wants some Heineken.
Yeah, I don't drink alcohol at all, so I get away, and I don't smoke, so I get away with not having to support nobody and their kush and their grabba, and I don't have to be in none of that. I be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? My hair gets to smell like hair when I come home. Back in the day when I used to go clubbing, supporting you guys, I used to have to take my weave off and hang it out the window because I didn't have no wigs and stuff back then. Come home smelling like Bob Marley's funeral, bro. What are you talking about, man? All the amount of ganja that you guys have in your event smoking. But let's talk about the financial responsibilities of dub plate prices. Don't you see I got my new little thing going on, guys? You ain't gonna big that up.
Let me see it. Yeah,
you're not gonna big that up.
Today's topics.
Yeah.
The list, man.
Yeah,
respect, Babbzy.
We are trying. Yo, for sure, them. I'm filming in 6K right now, but they can only give us 4. You know what I'm saying? I'm in 6.
I heard you say that earlier, Babbzy. I need to hire your services for some technical issues that I'm having on my.
No, man. I'm gonna tell you something. This week, I have rounds with both of you because I have packages for both of you. So you're both gonna get a Babbzy social media detox rundown, understanding of what you got to do going forward. Okay? Don't tell nobody you got this for free because you got to pay for this.
Don't worry, it'll be our secret. Don't worry.
So I'm gonna set both of you guys up so that you don't even have to blink and you're making money and everything's running. You understand? You could be like me.
Babbzy. Yeah, that would be a very good thing.
Hi.
So let me ask you something, Babbzy. When did you cut your first dub plate? Cause you're surprised when I did a dub plate. Let me know. When did you first cut your first dub plate, Babbzy? And which song? Do you remember the song?
Yes, actually, I do remember the song. Let me see if I could get it.
Watch out!
My first dub plate.
Did you pay for that first dub plate?
No, I didn't.
Pretty
out
privilege.
of my 1,000, no, it's not pretty privilege. It is Babbzy privilege. Cause you see, like I'm gonna come and hook you two up. Now you two gonna owe me. You know what I'm saying? And when I call you and I'm like, Blaxz, I need you to do X, Y, Z. Blaxz is gonna be like, Babbzy, I got you. Cause you're gonna say, Babbzy showed me the game, and I gotta give her something back. I don't play in the money world. I play in the favors world. You understand?
So
you can't get around the favor.
So stop trying to linger for play the tune. What was the artist?
I'm trying to get it for you now.
I know that's what you're trying to do. Tell us.
So what I got was this was two. No, hold on, man. I go find it for you. So I got in 2012 is my first dub plate.
Nice.
10 years. Okay.
Right? So, yeah. And it was from Dario. Remember Dario?
Yep.
Yes.
Used to hang
I
with
think
Conscience.
I actually remember this.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find it for you right now. He did this. I can't even remember. I can't. That's so bad. I am. I don't even remember.
Why did you cut dub plate? Like, how did you get inspired to cut a dub plate? Because it's very interesting how dub plate is a very Jamaican thing. It's a very
remember you guys. But you know, I grew up in Sound Clash, so I always collected Bass Odyssey, Poison Dart. I was a Clash person. That's how I know Musclehead.
True. No, that's
so
true.
I would always be at his booth, like spending lunch money because I never used to eat. So I used to be saving up every week to get Clashes, and I would be hearing. I fell in love with Squingy. You know what I'm saying? Then now I'm 11, and Lindo P is playing events at Nielsen Park, and then that's kind of when I seen him start scratching. I was like, I didn't even know that you could scratch in dancehall.
He might one of the
Do you understand what I'm saying?
all of dancehall worldwide.
Because I'm only seeing like hip hop on TV. Most that much music. What did it have? Electric Circus. And like Master T and his like, I didn't know you could scratch on. So yeah, so that's when I started. But I was always a Clash person, always. And from the time I've been like 13, anytime I hear a song, I would redo it for myself. So some of these dubs are dubs that I've had from when I was like 13, 14. Like Everton Blender. I didn't think I was gonna ever meet him. I'm 13 and I'm like, blow your nose and not your mind. So when now I see him,
tune them. That's your anthem.
Yeah, so then I'm like, oh no, you know you're gonna sing this for me. I got one. This is my first dub.
Right. Some girl now got regular no money in them itch up on them computer. What of them? For me! We wanna know what some girl will do without them without them PC or them laptop. Just every day them bring the that. Them only biggest money spend them desktop. Cause some girl line, but them have man, them a waste them time. All the time them interact with man up online. Babbzy get man flying and she left them crying. Babbzy, some girl line, but them have man, them a waste them time. All the time them interact with man up online. But you get man flying and you left them crying. Hey Babbzy, I have the artist blog in a that represent for Babbzy now. Remember now, Babbzy I represent for.
When I got this.
Hold on, answer Blax's question. That was a good question. Who chose that?
What did you say, Blaxz?
Who
that
chose
was the rhythm. That was the rhythm that was big at the time. The gal them a talk about me. Right now, my name Stinker Road. That was the song that was big.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
and because Dario and Conscience used to par with back then,
Right.
Dallas and all. Dallas was still alive. Dario chose the rhythm.
That rhythm is the dembow rhythm. The granny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, she's right. Conscience had a tune going on sick them time.
Yeah. So then now let me tell you what happened. So I get this dub and I'm feeling myself. I don't know how to bust it. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. So then one day now I'm like, I got dub plates up in the box. They better don't play. And then Tasha Rose is like, stop chat and run your blood clot dub plate, gal. You chat too much. Tasha Rose is running from us. So I'm like, Roses, I'll step in your neck. So I was just like, them I talk about me. You know what I mean? So then Tasha linked me. She's like, yo, a dub plate? You really have Babbzy? So I'm like, what you think this is? What you think I blog for? To drive a motherfucking RAV for?
Babbzy, your first come out was on Tasha Roses, bro? You mad?
No, Tasha Roses egged me to come out because she kept saying, yo, yeah, chat all the time. Yeah, but no, remember, Tasha Rose is my brethren.
I know, but still.
You know what I mean? Like,
but that's
you know what I'm saying? But you know how she competitive too. She don't fucking play when she's ready when it comes to certain things. So when I'm like, yo, I have dubs too. What you think, nigga?
So
what do you think I blog for? I don't clash nobody. I will kill. Me. Right now, if Mighty Crown ran out from me, they in trouble, bruh. Rodigan better pack up and reverse when he see me.
Hold on, stop. You said something. I have to interlude. Rodigan. All right, my brethren Dynamic was here watching your podcast, and him have a dance with Dynamic. I come up with Rodigan's coming up just now in Bermuda.
Read it.
So I have to chop that in.
Chop that in.
All right, Bermuda with David Rodigan, June the 10th. It's Rodigan's final tour in the business, and Dynamic and David Rodigan saying Bermuda, June the 10th. Because you're showing international, Bob, so we are talking about international business.
That
right?
nigga running because he know I'm coming. That his last tour because he know Babbzy's coming out. He's like, oh shit, oh shit. That blogger dub box is stacked. That blogger's dub box is stacked. I can't be a selector no more. My little one Bob Marley, my little one nitty gritty dub. What am I supposed to do with this? And Babbzy's out here. I'm out. Bye. Retirement.
One nitty gritty dub.
Yeah, like my one little nitty gritty dub and my tenor saw. Like I have to leave. Retirement. Freedom 55, bruh. That's why he's leaving. He ain't gonna tell you guys.
Radigan needs to leave that tenor saw with us.
No, I wouldn't clash though. I don't clash.
You're not gonna clash, Babbzy.
Well, I just feel me too article for any gal really to thing. The only person that I think that would hang is Tasha Roses, and not now, right now at this minute, moonwalk like Michael Jackson pon Roses, dog. It would be over. She wouldn't come back out when I'm done. Like the Blaxz. Like, Tasha, I love you. You're my girl. But, bruh, dubs right now, pound for pound? Nah.
Just stop right there. You know why? Because you're not going to clash right now. And it's been heard right now.
No, but she's right, though.
It would be wicked, though. Tasha versus Babbzy would be a big one still. That would be good. That would be good.
She would be able to pull some... She would be able to pull some vintage ones. Like, I'm pretty sure she might have a Wicked Terror Fabulous stash somewhere. A Wicked Mega Bantan stash somewhere. But, like, me, the first thing I did when I started to build up my dubs was build up old artists. So you see how I have Jimmy Riley and Jimmy Riley dead. I have John Holt and John Holt dead. Like, you know what I mean? So I went right for them. Those were the men. Plus, them men easy to talk to and thing, right? Little more so than these younger guys. I could always get a Valiant dub. You know what I'm saying? I can. Me and Country Hyper like this if I want Rasta right now. Yeah, like I can always get a young artist dub, but I
build your house on solid.
Yeah, but I build my house on these older guys. That's why I have the Everton blender. You see when I play the blender? Hold on. Me I gonna hit you with one right now.
That's your anthem.
Me I gonna hit you with one. Me I gonna hit you with a sick one right now. Hold on, man. Hold on. You have to understand. Hold on.
Tasha Rose.
This is George Nooks, and we say, yo, Babbzy, give it to them straight. Yeah, man. Babbzy, make them know. You massive them right now. Babbzy said, wait, oh no, have trouble. Don't cry. Oh no, just remember.
Yeah, I don't think people would expect you to have these songs.
Definitely.
What's up, son of new music? Yeah.
They're not gonna
Dirty.
George Nooks, and we say, yo, Babbzy,
George
give
Nooks?
it to them.
Gospel artist? Bruh, I'm stacked.
Make them
stacked.
You massive them.
Stacked.
Right now.
Yeah, Ricky, you look nervous over there.
Babbzy said, wait, oh no, have trouble.
Then I play the tune.
Don't cry. Oh no,
you're looking nervous over there.
Remember.
You got Babbzy, man. Trust me, it's deadly.
Babbzy is standing by. Oh Lord, oh yeah, massive way. Oh no, have trouble. Don't cry. Oh no, always remember. Babbzy is standing by. I wanna tell you right now, Babbzy.
Like they sang.
Just stop it right there, yeah.
They sang. You know what I mean? Like they sang. They sang. You know what I mean? And then it's like
Blaxz saying I'm nervous to rascal. You know, you have some tunes still I want to go on.
Bro. Even
nowadays you can't underestimate any sound because at any moment they would just take up a tune and chop your
head out, and you'll be like,
you got to be careful. You got to be very vigilant as a selector nowadays because these selector them like, look at Babbzy. You think you're coming on the show chilling and stuff.
From she said she have 1,000 songs.
Well, she said that last week. She have 1,000 to rascal.
I'm gonna show you one. This is what make Jimmy Spliff. This is what make Jimmy Spliff reach out to
Jimmy
me.
Spliff.
This dub, he's supposed to be here too, but he's working today. This one.
Puma LP, big up.
This one.
King Kong.
Who chose the rhythm?
I would like
try walk like word, try talk like wordy, but most of all, they can block like wordy. Alright, sure, walk like word, try walk like wordy, talk like word, try talk like wordy, but most of all, they can't block like bad lady. That one, hey, so make them come, but they ready for them. Good, so make them come, but you ready again. Act right now, and you could trouble me first. I never trouble you, no way. Your song would trouble me first, but you never trouble you, no way. Walk like where they try to walk like where talk like
not showing that body.
Talk like wordy, but must have all, they can look like bad lady.
Watch it. That is what made Jimmy Spliff reach out to me when he was going through his cancer treatments. And Two Tune Ying is who introduced Jimmy to me on videos, because he used to watch me do my video stuff when he was sick.
Yeah, big up Two Tune, yes.
Yeah, so Jimmy reached out to me and he's like, you never blog when Blood Clot King Yo, is that Nitty Gritty? Is that King? I would that on that record there. If you know who that is, you'd be shocked. So because, you know, I had one boyfriend for like 10 years. That's his twin brother, a Bajan dude singing that.
Whoa.
That's the same twins that I went to Sunny Diamonds with.
I swear it was King Kong first initially.
That's a Bajan dude singing that. That's my ex-boyfriend's twin brother.
It sounds really good, bro.
I wrote the dub. I wrote the dub for him and everything, and he just sang it over.
But Blaxz asked you a question. Who picked that rhythm?
Me. May I have the versions? Come here, have the version.
All right, yo.
Where did you find that rhythm, Babs? Come on.
May I have the rhythm for? Okay.
Babs, where you find it? Where did you?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you something. That's how hard I am. Okay. How them want to talk like them is Babbzy? Come on now.
Stop it right now.
Shoulda knew this are not easy. Come on now. I'm in a deli donkey. Yo, me have every rhythm. I have every rhythm.
Yo, we're gonna have to go through that little laptop you have.
Yo, I have 6 terabytes of dancehall and reggae on one hard drive pushed to the side.
I only have 2, bro. It's rough out here.
We're gonna have a talk, Bob. Y'all doing 6 terabytes. That's
what made while she fired become close with me. He was like, wait a minute, I have to get back this. You have this? And I'm like, yeah.
She fire every time.
Yeah, man, family every time. Watch out.
Could I say some stuff? Because I have to cut soon in about.
Yeah, go ahead.
But Blaxz, I don't know if you remember, if you've seen online recently, there was a big clash with Supersonic and somebody. No? Yesterday? This weekend just passed in Germany. It was just, the reason why is because I don't even remember who was on it. Supersonic, it was a tag team. It looked like it was Germany versus USA. And that's why I wish King Shine was here, because apparently when people were talking about that clash, it was so good specifically because it wasn't much talking and the tune them were biting. And it was foundation, like it was Barris Hammond Showcase apparently, you know? So I just wanted to say, like, because your show is online, you know, Babbzy, and you have to understand how big the dancehall and reggae and dubplate market is over in Europe. You know what I'm saying? So we want to let the European them know. So we are look out and we are see what going on in Europe still. And there's a lot of major events that's not getting any coverage because Jamaican Gleaner and Observer and stuff are not covering them. So you're in a position right now where you have to make them know about Jamrock Cruise are come up. You understand? Dynamic is defending a title on Jamrock Cruise. Metro Media is coming to Canada. Right, Metro Media will be in Canada April 22nd. 3rd.
Wasn't that he's just here on the weekend or something?
I heard he was here. Was he here, or was he
Kingpin?
Or he's coming?
Yeah.
No, Metro Media.
Oh,
no,
yes.
that's Addy's.
For Killer Assassin's 8-year anniversary.
Right. So like all them things that we have to talk about because those are international movements with big songs, you know. So
and I don't take money. I don't take money to promote dance and stuff like that. I just promote them straight. I don't really take no money for them thing.
A quick thing again too I wanted to get off because I write notes is that the Canadian the title business was Blaxz. Tell me, did Black Reaction win Canada's first World Clash or was it Rebel Tone? Because Black Reaction did a clash against Black Cat and BS Odyssey and that was a World Clash.
It's Rebel Tone, I'm thinking.
That was a World Clash, but Rebel Tone also went to New York and beat BS
Black Reaction did win a World Clash, but
yes.
Newbie won World Clash first.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, and then Black
And you were the first Canadian sound to win back-to-back.
Right, so it was Newbie first. Black
Rebel
Reaction
Tone
won
the first time. Black Reaction won and got to go Jamaica. And King Turbo was the first one to win back-to-back.
Twice. That's what it was. I didn't want to confuse like a stats, but on an international level like that, that's not brought up to fluffle my own feathers. That's brought up to show the world. One time, you know, Blaxz, this is before even Blaxz done the place early days, you know. One time they used to laugh at Canada when we mentioned the word hip-hop, you know. Hip-hop, hold on, hip-hop. And look at Drake right now. Look at that. We own the world, bro. And one time them used to say Canada don't know nothing about reggae music and Ray. It was England. This is when I was coming up, right? And now Toronto, Canada is a true mecca in dance hall and
in Caribbean music.
Clash. In
Caribbean music. Because we dictate soca too.
They want to come to Toronto. They feel like they made it when they make it here. So we want to let the people them know say Canada have 3 World Clash champion here. In sound and music and selector business, we have some really good stuff going on in Canada. Blaxz.
Well, I'm about to be the 4th.
The big dog them right now. You get me?
I'm like about to be the 4th.
The thing, and I appreciate it being a dinosaur, so I'm fine with that. Babbz, play a dub plate for me, yeah. So.
I'm gonna sing a dub plate for you.
Go on.
This is for all the bad man them that tried to stop me in my time. You know what? I was still gonna shine. I was still gonna be up in this. You understand? Watch it. You can stop a bird from making a nest in your head, but you'll never stop him from flying over. No way. You can stop a bird from making a nest in your head, but you'll never stop him from flying over. No way. Yes, we all got to face reality in this time. Yes, we all got to face reality. Come on now. Just remember that the life we're living is not for one man. Come on now. Just remember that the life we're living is for all. Alright, now Babylon not stall. Hey,
Stop right now. Stop the rhythm right now. Stop it. Blaxz, yo, don't kill me right now. That was a cross between like a Gregory Isaac kind of.
And I gotta sing this one. I gotta sing this one for all of you that tell me that I'm not Jamaican and I'm supposed to stay out of dance hall and reggae. I'm going to do this one for you, okay? This one is for you. Hold on.
Sweet Jamaica is no only move. Every week my song I let the people don't come sing along.
Pick up your cutlass, your shovel and your hoe. Pick up your boots, then people let us go. Call up the youth, man, brother, like a show. Sweet Jamaica, we really want to grow. If them a dreadlock, run them, make them come. If them a bald head, run them, make them come. If them a screw face, run them, make them come. Babbzy kill them till them can't done.
Babbzy a bad. Big up yourself.
Come, Miss Millie, don't act silly. Come bring your son, the one named Willie. We want to work a little harder. Cause you think that I'm afraid of somebody. We kill sound like this every day. And come back out and dingole.
Stop it.
Okay, I'm gonna need a dub plate, and I need the bird can build the nest in your head.
and fly over. And fly over to your ass.
Hey, but tell you something. There's a reason I'm the dancehall historian. I know every song, bro. Every song.
Need the bird can build nest in your head.
You say you like that one? You say yeah.
Listen.
So dub plate prices.
Well, just because you're strong in the thing and you have 1,000 dub plate and you have a sing song now, me want a dub plate in case you rise up too far against me.
Fly away, every just fly away. Come on now. You can stop a bird from making a nest in your head, but you'll never stop him from flying over. No way. You can stop a bird from making a nest in your head, but you'll never stop him from flying over. No way. Yes, we all got to face reality in this time. Yes, we all got to face reality. Come on now. Just remember that the life we're not living, not for one man. Come on now. Just remember that the life we're living, it was made for all. All Babylon stall. Alright now, Ricky can't stall. Blaxz can't stall on the people wall. Alright now.
Yo, me like this.
Not showing that, Babbzy. Shut up the place.
You say what you
we're going to the studio, me and Blaxz and you one time.
You say we have a take this to the road.
Mm-hmm. Listen, fix it up, yo. You might have to have somebody else do the alright now part.
Yeah, because, well, I mean, remember, I'm technically not a man, right?
No.
Even though this,
Alright, no, because
this is the
perfected, we can say, yo, here the blueprint.
we have Carlton's corner, like like it's just how that goes, right? But this one, Ricky Blaxz. Before we go, I'm gonna give him one for this one. This is for the three of us, right? Cause we's a team now. I don't know if you guys didn't realize that we the three of us, we's a team. So we coming with a podcast too. Wait and see, right? Let's go. Let's get it.
I gotta fix my camera.
Watch ya! We're too experienced to be taken for a stroll. Too experienced for you boys to play rascal. Easy. Level.
Just listen to me.
Yo, it's the rascal for me.
Listen, man.
We're too experienced to be taken for a ride.
That was good.
That's the three of us. Any of you guys watch this stuff and you got something to say? We too experienced for you to take us for a stroll, and we too experienced for you to play rascal. You see what we saying?
Listen, Blaxz.
Here what it is.
We have to find out. Cause you hear the rhythm them shall play, bro. You hear that rhythm there? We have to go and get those 6 terabytes. We have to go talk to Babbzy. You hear the rhythm, bro?
Hey, no, that's a build over that I built over. I built that rhythm over.
What?
Yeah. Well, I play 14 instruments, right? I just don't necessarily know how to play. Hold on, let me see if this rhythm I gonna work for you.
Carpenter, very good.
If I were a carpenter and you were a lady wife for that, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby?
Yo, stop.
If I were a miller, wife for that, and the mill should grind me, would you miss your lover man? Wife for that, your soft shoe shine, girl. Okay. Oh, you don't know the thing, bud. Why for that?
Oh yeah.
Money pull up.
Eyelashes.
Money pull up.
Yeah, money pull up, man. All you do with eyelashes and braids, and you cut out the lady part. Don't kill me, Babs.
Emperor Haile Selassie.
Hold on.
Babylon, you're too much to bear. I can't afford to do that now. I've got to keep my heavens clear. I know that a lot of used to care. When you keep doing that, then why? What means do you share? Babylon, I use them braid. Wheel.
Ricky, we might have to find an album and produce right now.
We gotta.
She can make the rhythm. Them. She can do the promotion, and she can also do the lyrics. And we will.
Had you, I treated you bad, yeah. And wrong, my dear. But since you went away, girl, why for that? Don't you know that I sit around with my head hanging down, and I wonder who's loving you. Oh, you didn't say, you know.
You catch it.
It was
right
a passion. It was a passion in your eyes at that point when you sang that song. You meant something.
Whoa, yeah.
That true that name Gunman.
Whoa, yeah. I wake up in the morning, what do I see? Gunman standing over me with them guns and their babies. Them cry, people are go feel it. Them cry, them are go real it. Oh, you give boy, oh, we give boy.
No. Ricky, I do backup singing now. Where are you getting these rhythms from?
Me make them. Me make everything.
It's
I'm one of
a little
those
bit because it's different because me I listen
me mix
the
up.
original them. Your thing is a little different there. So we're gonna talk about this 6 terabyte of reggae you have in Babbzy.
Yeah, you know how that's gonna have to go. Let me think if I can find a good one. I need to find one more and hit you with it rough and see what you're gonna say about this one. Let me say this one. Let's try this one.
Mad. Big people thing.
Yeah, do the wine from behind, Ricky. What were you do? Do the wine from behind, Ricky. You know I can't hit these notes though. I can't even try this one. I wanna spend your life every minute. That's what them.
Ricky, mind you breathe it in the corner there. You're forward track, guys.
That would be a new gender. I breathe myself. What we call that? Pussy clap.
How deep is your love for me? Tell me what it's gonna be. And when you see it, man, they love it like me and I'm. Yo, we bad over here with it, you know.
Yeah, you ready for
Babbzy, put on a rhythm, let me big up some people and call it a night, yeah? Put on a rhythm, let me big up some people.
Let's see if you know this one.
You never made this rhythm.
I can't lie. No more of your darkness.
No, you never made this rhythm.
All my pictures seem to fade to black and white. Blaxz eyes closed.
Yo, when you stop singing for?
Don't let the sun go down on me. Blaxz eyes is closed.
Yeah. Ricky, I'm gonna find out where she getting ready.
Babbzy have some good rhythm still, real talk. Yeah. Big up Sita, the artist.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't knock you off of your feet.
Disrespect.
Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love?
Disrespect.
I can't remember the next bar. Darling, I will rub up you till we're 70.
Oh yeah, you did Babbzy. Oh yeah, said what free with what kind of taste are you?
And baby, ma.
What Ricky did not realize what the song was saying till right now. And he's played the song a million times.
Where does say? I thought you'd improvise in one of the lyrics, Babbzy. No,
my legs never. So, okay, hold on. Them say give it. One of these little bastards that follow reggae heads is say to give another tune on the Carpenter. If me know a tune. You're bright. You're bright. I'm gonna fuck you up now. Now I'm mad.
Fling back the air, Babbzy.
Now I'm pissed. I hear that you're leaving. It's the end of the line.
Big tune, Babbzy.
Whatever I said.
We've been together for such a long time.
Like what we're doing at the moonlight.
And now that you're going away from me, now that you're gone, the rhythm is for Carpenter. Leave me in misery.
Like what we are doing.
Like kissing you in the night under the moonlight, and loving on the beach till the morning, like sleeping in the tree under the willow tree, singing endless dreams.
All right, Bob, stop.
For bookings and information.
How the hell could you ask me if I don't know another song on the Carpenter rhythm? Before you come and tell me some next rhythm, you come ask me about a Carpenter rhythm? Boy, get out my chat. Get out my chat about Carpenter.
For all dubplate inquiries and concert and show bookings, you can DM Mr. Working Hours and we'll work it out.
Right. So dubplate prices before we go, guys. What we gonna do about them? What's the issue? Talk quick.
I think at this point, Jamaica government have to get involved.
What do you think is a good? What do you think is a fair price for dubs for a new artist?
You can't tell a man what he's worth.
Yeah, it's hard, bro. It's hard, bro. But it's like it's hard to play. It's hard to pay a new artist money that I should be paying Barris or a foundation artist. Like it's like they gotta come to the new artists and there should be a sound meeting, a meeting in Jamaica about this because it's very serious. It helped the economy or it fucks the economy.
So what is Barris worth?
$300 to $500 should be a reasonable price for a dub plate unless you have a Grammy or honorable mentions to your name, not mobile award and everything there. Man, top board. You know
another big problem
Billboard
is we live in.
When you have certain accolades now, you can drop some money on top of the thing. But everybody else should be charging 3 to 5 bills because you're not gonna get rich off of charging 8 sound man $1,000. It doesn't work, and your song's not gonna. It doesn't benefit the artist. Like So treat it
That's
as
what
such.
I find. Like, as I said, I don't really pay for dubs, I'll be honest. I'll just give you the real deal. A lot of the times, because of the type of show that I have and the type of fault. No, man, I'm ugly. They think I look like a dude. The reason that they give me dubs, to be honest, is because they really want, like, to be in a network with me some way, somehow, and they feel like the dub is the way to get to me. You know what I'm saying? Because when they message me on Instagram, I don't get their messages. It goes to that trap spam filter, right? So I don't get nothing. You got to go through Christina in the chat. That's really my, like, roadblock. Like, you got to be dying to, and she'll be like, Babbzy, Blaxz is looking for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have it blocked up. You can't just get to me like that. So dubs is how they get to me, because then they'll inbox it and then I'll be like, oh, I like this song, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have a lot of dubs, because to get to me, it's not easy to get to me. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy to get to either of you either, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm right.
Yo, listen, Blaxz is on my WhatsApp, Subtil to Blood Clot. So he does promote a lot. I know, right? And on my Instagram, one of them is open, right? So it's an open page. You just go to King Turbo Canada. King Turbo Canada at Instagram.
About messaging
Real quick. About the dub plate prices is that every artist wants their dub plate to be priced in US. So what that does in 3 levels is that it gives the England sound them an advantage. It gives the American sound equal level playing field, and it gives everybody else a harder time in terms of
disadvantage,
because the artists then want it in US. I don't get paid in US, bro. I get paid in Canadian. I live in Canada, bro. So I have to pay US money for this dub plate, and all these guys flooding my WhatsApp with all these dub plate offers and stuff, give it to me in US. I could imagine what happens for Guyanese sound, who have to pay in Guyanese money, right? Like, it's just too much, bro. We need it's like I said, Jamaica almost has to step in order to regulate these artists, because it benefits every artist if they can put their price to a reasonable level that every selector can cut a food off of it.
Or understand the variances of the dollar and the fluctuations of the dollar amounts to understand.
I gotta pay US money for a Jamaican artist. I'm a Jamaican born citizen, and I live in Canada, and I have to pay US money for a Jamaican artist. Right away, if I'm clashing an England sound, the England sound has an advantage over me, because his English pound is getting a far away in Jamaica than my Canadian dollar. You see?
Right.
So that's on that level for me, but I'm just saying overall, there needs to be some kind of a regulation in the business, man.
You see, for the young artists, I agree. You see, for the young artists, this is one thing with me now. I do, in my juggling, you do hear me play some current and new artists. What people don't understand
the Valiant dub was bad last week. What you mean?
I'm not really in the business. Yeah, respect. Not really, I'm big up Valiant. I'm not really in the business of spending a bag of money on dubplate for current artists and new artists for one reason. If your career, remember I just told you before about they don't hang around long enough? If your career is not more than about 4 or 5 years old and you want more than $250 and $300, me personally, this is what I tell them. You should just give me the dubplate for free, because your career still needs work, and me playing your song is promotion for you.
Help your
now,
career.
You could give me the song, and when I play it, other people might want to get dubs, and it's good promotion. But you see, when you're gonna get bright and be like, I want 6 bills and 8 bills, no problem. I'll go to the other guy, and he'll give me the song for free, because he knows Blaxz plays out 4 nights a week. My song's getting played. I help you help me. So you want me to promote your song and push you as an artist, and that's my DJ? Me need 4 dubplate. And there's enough little artists where I'm like, guess what? Do not send me any songs unless you sent me a dubplate. Simple like that. If you have the balls to ask me,
that's what I do too. I get too much in my inbox. Don't send me your songs, bro. Send me a dubplate. I only play dubplate. That's what I have to tell them. So I only play dubplate.
Send me the
dubplate, I got
no more. You can drop a song every day. I got you. But if you don't send it, I'm working for you, bro.
I think a big part of the problem is there's this confusion because of social media once again. So like Pterodon is the #1 dancehall blogger in the world, right? Pterodon is my virgin. I went to Jamaica, I chilled with him. But Pterodon selectors are not listening to him. You understand what I mean? So even though on YouTube he has almost 400,000 followers, the majority of his followers are not selectors. The majority of his followers are dancehall people on the ground.
It's just like go with the NBA. Like LeBron is not going to be following what Iverson and what so is saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sorry, I shouldn't use that example, but current NBA players are not going to follow. Like Lillard is not going to follow what Kawhi Leonard is doing and what they all have their own set of fans. Them, you get what I'm saying? Only
right.
the
So the
younger
problem
youth them
is
follow the foundation.
But what I'm saying is, a Ricky Turbo's YouTube channel might have 18,000 followers versus a Terradance that might have 400,000. But Ricky Turbo's YouTube channel has Black Reaction, Blaxz Done the Place, Rebel Tone. So if you come on your segment and you drop something and you're like, yeah, this is a new track that just came from this kid from St. Kitts, there's a higher probability that the people who are listening to you are going to actually take action with the songs that you're playing.
Call to action,
versus Terradan playing it and people just hearing it and being like, okay, because at the end of the day, he's on YouTube, you're in the dance. So this is the thing that a lot of artists don't understand. They'll look at the followers and they'll say, well, yeah, this blogger has, on YouTube 400,000 followers, but you're not looking at who's following
who's on road and who they're
you have certain even name brand artists. I tell them, I guarantee if you send me the song and I post it on Wednesday, by Friday, me can name at least 4 man that I'll go find. All when they never heard of you, them I'll go find the link and make
watch the joke
and spend them
catch
money.
The joke. On my Instagram, the people that put the music into the system in radio in Barbados follow me. Into the system in St. Vincent in radio followed me. Into the system in St. Lucia, St. Kitts, Dominica. Those are the people that are following me. So a lot of the times when you Babbzy look brawling, calling, learn 2 jokes nearly falling, right? That's his song and he did the promo and stuff, but my page had a huge part in that song blowing up. Right. Huge part. And me just being Babbzy and being here talking about Boxy and these words 20 years ago, that song would have went nowhere. But you know what I mean? Now, the young brothers and Father Phyllis and DJ Cheems, they can make a little bit of a buzz because people now kind of understand that twang more. And they understand that twang because of people like me. Because Rihanna's not talking about Boxy brawling. Right? Like, who you hearing Bajan from? Where do you hear the Bajan talk from?
Remember, the celebrities have to check into the underground for see what really are going, because that's why I said it's like the ghetto is the heartbeat of the people. The poor people are the heartbeat of the people in general. You get what I'm saying? So what going in the ghetto is what's trending amongst the world, and then these Kardashians, so to speak, type of people come and suck off a piece of it. You get me?
I want to talk about they having Biggie Smalls t-shirt.
Right. Me not defend no Kardashian type people. We are dealing with the ground foot soldier them that's out there. If I was a leader of a army camp that went to Vietnam, for example, big up the soldier them, I gotta be out there. I don't care if I'm a general or if me own the whole camp. I have to be out there on the ground with my soldiers, bro. True. I'm not sending them into a situation where me never going out already. I'm leading them into a situation. You get me? So now
this is why I want this channel.
Again. Everyone's a clout runner, running down clout and shit. Nobody now lead again, bro. So
that's
the dub plate issue, I need Jamaica or somebody to step up and really try to regulate this shit.
Okay, wait, stop. There's one more thing in this that that we're always forgetting, and that's why I'm a little sympathetic sometimes with certain situations that are happening in Jamaica and with dancehall. Now, we could say whatever we want to say about the dub plate price, but you see the man that's charging that price, you don't know where the man's coming from, you don't know his life, and a lot of them, like I said, they are actually doing music to get out of a situation that they're in, to better themselves, their kids. So it's one thing for us to say you should charge $250 when the man has to come up with at least $1,000 every week. You know what I'm saying? US, I'm talking about for his kids or whatever. So probably for him, he's thinking, are 4 man gonna link me for dubs this week, or can I just charge 2 man and get that change? So a lot of times when we're thinking about this, we also have to remember Jamaica is not like the rest of the Caribbean, and it's not like North America, it's not like South America. Like, everywhere is unique, and a lot of these guys, that's why they're leaving. because they're working to have enough to leave for whatever reason it is.
You touch on a serious point, Blaxz. That's real shit, bro. You want to hear some ghetto blood clot talk, right? That's in terms of what Blaxz said. Enough of these artists and some of the selected them are get extorted, you know. The man them are hold them up for ransom and I say,
of course they are.
My youth. They must say, my youth, yeah, make 20 grand a week and you want 15 in a dog. Make sure you have my money on Sunday, you know. Some of these artists and selector and area leaders that are trying to do good for the people are actually getting extorted by bad man.
Of course they are.
Bad man come and collect tax every week. So those are things that they can't run to the police about, and they can't. But we know that the underground, the vibration, and what we know that those things are happening.
Some things is just not.
So I show you talk,
like,
Blaxz. It's true.
Yeah,
but you need to get that Draco. See, when you got that Draco.
Yo, all night, you know, Babbzy, promote the big thing, you know.
Because you're right. At the end of the day, the Draco, I've nothing.
If you got that Draco. When you see me in a video, when you see me on a video in the hood with Roach, with 4K equipment, as a Canadian Bajan, what am I doing out there? I got the Draco. When I hit you
listen to me, Babbzy. Me, you, and Blaxz are going to the range. You're bringing us to the range. We're your
Let me tell you something, Ricky. You let them know, like, 50 Cent got hit 9 times and survived. What I got, you not gonna get 9 hits with that. You can get 2 hits. And your belly gonna be on the ground, right? And if you live, you're gonna be shitting in a bag for the rest of your life because your intestines gonna be at Scarborough General and you gonna be at Centenary. I'm telling you.
Next week, you know what the challenge is? Is I want you to write a love poem next week, Babbz.
Did you see the time?
You hear them gun talk we are talk? I want to.
Did you see the time when my ex was like, I know it's not the flu. It's all because of you. He's like, look at these lyrics. And like, you give me something nice. And I'm like, run, come up and I'm in Magnum, boy. Come talk to me, shotgun, boy.
Well, at least Monty was singing.
Yeah, disrespect Babbzy and you lie, disappear. He's like, yo, do you know love music? I'm like, I just sang you a love song.
Jesus.
What's wrong with you, bro?
Jesus, listen, just sang you a love song. You're deaf?
So listen, Babbz, what we talking about next week?
Next week, you picking the topics. You picking the topics. We don't know who gonna pass by. Sita rolled up in here and dropped mic on us. I gotta make sure I snippet that out.
Sita again.
Big up Sita. That was good. Still, I heard her. Yeah, I was on that.
And we gotta see if Khago answers determined Meshach.
We also have to get Babbzy off of the shadow ban. Stop talk them thing that Babbzy and get off of the shadow ban.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Let's have a nice guy show one day. Maybe me have a get off that shadow ban, yo.
Like Boyz II Men said, I will get there somehow. You understand? I will get there. I'm not
King
me.
Shine.
One thing. King Shine. Let me cuss
Where
Lindo
is he?
P.
I thought he would be
Let
here
me
this
cuss
week,
Lindo
sorry.
P. I ain't gonna cuss Jimmy because Jimmy gotta work at night. But Lindo P, you fucking dog. You see, Russell, you. I tell you, come up here. How many times no I didn't want you up here? You come and test out the thing. Don't play you calling Ricky after this segment. I can curse you in front of the world. Why you see I gonna fuck up you?
Lindo's gonna call me and cuss me now to right?
I gonna fuck up you when I see you, Lindo. I telling you that any woman you with, I can tell she that is your child mother. I pregnant for you. You getting fuck up. As I see you anywhere, I can fuck up you. I tell you, bring your cunt on my thing.
Stop it. Guess what? Remember, so Linda P can go check Blaxz and be on the live. He can check me also and be on the live. So Linda will be on this live.
I was hoping
sooner than later.
This, you know.
And you know he gonna tell Tasha Roses I was throwing words. Tasha Roses, we love you, but girl, come on, you know I got more tubs than you. Come on now. I'm the warlord blogger.
You didn't even stop. Let's get Tasha
You
Rose
didn't
on.
know.
That's what I want.
You know.
Let's get Tasha Rose on the show next week.
Tasha Roses, you know my blog, no giant lodge on it, no giant church. Disrespect me.
Yo, listen, this is a very Toronto thing, but internationally speaking, having Tasha and Lindo on the show at the same time is
that'd be good.
It's deep. That's deep, yo. You got to be in Toronto to know how deep that is, yo.
You think you could collaborate those two lives and schedules?
No, they ain't coming together.
I can get Lindo. I'll get Lindo.
Tasha will come. Lindo won't come. Tasha will come.
I can get Lindo on the show next Tuesday. Lindo's on the show next Tuesday. You want me to say that?
And for all you other people that have a problem with, and let me get the rhythm first, right? Let me get the rhythm.
Well, more customer job.
No, I gotta play music. Yeah, you understand? You need to know. Where's the rhythm?
No, she wants a beat song now. Listen, no, I have a small time frame here, my love.
I know you got. Don't worry, I gonna sing it now, man. We not gone away, no. We there same way, yeah. We not gone away, them lose again. Cause the Babbzy day up on the gully side. If you wanna know where we find me.
What is Opera Mavada? Stop it now.
Don't mind, I'm from Pickering. We still on gully side. We still on gully time. Don't fuck around over here. We got Blaxz on the left and Ricky on the right. You understand? Bye, permanent. If you're this Babbzy, you'll get permanent.
Yo, listen.
If you're this Blaxz and Ricky, you get permanent.
Yo, Babbzy, stop it right now. I got to go. I wanted to say
bye, Ricky. We love you.
Big up to everyone. We made some good points tonight because the money pull up. Blaxz made a good points about it. You said your thing. I have my points. People will watch it back. I want everyone to comment about
Comment and like. Comment and like and get me from being shadow banned, please.
And subscribe
get me out of shadow
Babbzy.
ban. Yeah.
Right.
So
and also, big up King Shine. We want to see King Shine on the show.
King Shine, bring your ass
Linda
back.
P.
Come
right?
true, Nasheen. We love
Junior
you.
Culture.
Yo, you know what too?
Nasheen,
you do giveaways on here? Cause I might have 2 Sanchez tickets we could drop next week.
Sanchez ticket. Blaxz, don't give away that yet. We'll talk maybe later. Blaxz.
We're outside, you know.
So when is the date for the Sanchez? When's the date for the Sanchez?
Sanchez is here June the 11th. It's a Sunday.
Okay. When is your next actual event?
My next actual event?
Yeah.
June the 17th. Love and Reggae.
Okay. June the 17th, the first 20 people to buy your ticket, I'm giving them a rum punch from the carrot box. What you doing next now, Ricky?
Mod thing.
What's your next thing, Ricky?
Coming up. That Metro Media dancer come up. He's coming to town.
So give me the date. First 20 people that get tickets and link you, they getting a rum punch from me too. We giving 40 carrot box high demand rum punches. This rum punch is made with Mount Gay white for that, but it's pink pineapple. So these are the rum punches you get in. They haven't even hit the market yet. And you know what? I'll throw in a 375 milliliter rum cream, banana rum cream for you as well. So you get a rum punch and a rum cream. First 20 for both of their events.
April 22nd, Twilight Lounge in Scarborough.
April 22nd?
Metro Media. Yeah, Metro Media coming to town. Yeah.
First 20 people to get a ticket from you, then get a rum cream and a rum punch. Both of you. Right?
I like that.
To support the man them.
Mad. All right, well, enough respect, yo. Big up, Babbzy.
Be good, Ricky.
Done the place. Enough respect.
Yes,
next week.
Big up, me general.
Yes. And if there's anybody, if you're leaving Ricky, bye, Ricky. And if there's anyone that has any topics you want us to discuss, leave them in the comments. Because I got my little topics board now. You know who we over here in 6K.
Oh, yeah. We got the topics board. I like that. That's a good look, Babs.
You know, we got to always step up on these hoes, you know. These hoes be watching. They be watching and lurking and watching. See, viewers suggested topics for next week, guys. I got you. Hoes be lurking, but we stay winning. Bye, Ricky. We love you. Blaxz, tell everybody how to find you. Don't go just yet. Tell them how to find you.
Mr. Working Hours on Instagram and Blaxz Done the Place on YouTube, Twitter, and everything else. Facebook.
Great.
Everything.
All right. He's calling back. Ricky. He gonna say something. Jaja. Come, Ricky. No, he's not calling back. Yeah. Mr. Working Hours. Oh, shit, he is calling back. Okay. Say something, Ricky. We don't see you.
He broke it.
Next thing you know, he's having sex and thing. Let me cut him off quick, because, next thing I don't want no problems, Next thing you hear the man in the back hollering and think I'd be like, girl, take your time, you're gonna kill me. And then it's like the whole... So, Mr. Working Hours, what are you doing this week? You say where you gonna be at this weekend?
This weekend. Oh, actually, how did I forget this? Noah Power is here this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be at District Lounge on the 14th for a thing called Raining Lemonade. It's this Friday. It's a bright colors type of event.
District Lounge.
Noah's here, so that's on Friday. On Thursday, I am supposed to be in Scarborough for DJ Snoopy, and then tomorrow night there's a Lil Wayne concert, but that's a whole different world of stuff going on.
Yeah, so Friday, I might look for Mullins. You'll see Mullins with the top, take the top off the Maybach. You know what I'm saying? We coming out.
Yeah.
So you'll see me when I roll up. Cause District Lounge ain't too far from me, so I can handle that.
That's supposed to be actually really good.
Okay.
Really good.
All right, so I gotta change my hairstyle from now then. Cause
I was
you see me
thinking
with
the
this.
same thing too.
You got good hair though. You got better hair than me. You got better hair than me. That's not cool.
Well, you know, we have good genes.
My father don't know what jeans is. He never wore jeans a day in his life. What you talking about? Bentley don't know nothing about jeans. It's straight pants and seen pressed down the front. You understand? But yeah, man, respect Blaxz. You don't know it's always a joy when you hear, man. The people them saying, make sure you listen. You have your fans already, you know. I tell you, the old whores like you, you know. They be like, yo, where's Blaxz this week? If he coming back, I said he's coming. He's
like
coming.
The old whores too.
Yeah, they don't play. So when anyone mess with you now, they're gonna run out. Or they're gonna run out. Babbzy, when is my sign going up? Listen, it's right here. They just have to do the run out on the drywall over on this side where I am, and then my sign's going up. I saw the sign. You know, you figure out what my favorite color is yet, Blaxz?
Maybe it's not pink. Let me think.
It's purple.
That's purple? That looks lavenderish.
It does? What does this look like? I can get it in the damn screen.
Yeah. That looks purple.
Okay. You know where this is? This is the Podcast Pro from Soundtronics.
Yeah, that's how you're living it.
Yeah, right. What? So I'm living. I got cloud booster and thing. Look at this, man. Hold on, let me see if I can get you the. Like I'm like a selector real thing, you know.
Well,
you know what's this?
Yo, so that means I'm gonna string up my song next week.
No, you don't string up shit. I gotta sound better than you. It's my show.
I have my little studio mic with my spit popper. And then I have my lights and stuff. No, I got it.
Now. Then we got this. Look.
Was that an inbox? All right. You know, for a girl blogger, I don't know if you're supposed to have all these equipment around you.
No, but I'm supposed to be heavy. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. That's why I can sing my songs. We on the gully side. That's how they know. No, because the fools don't come
that might look jiggy though.
No, this is actually this is better than the Shure. Was it the SM7D? This is way better.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, this is better than the Shure. Because if you hear me with my bedroom voice.
Is it better because on paper it is, or?
No, it's actually I tested them out. So like, here's the volume. It's wicked. Trust me. This is a bad mic.
I'm stringing up mine tomorrow.
No, don't string up nothing because I'll embarrass you. Then you'll be upset. And you know you're competitive. You know you're competitive.
We have big sound over here. We have big sound, you know.
But Blaxz, I got more dubs than you. I'll kill you. So do you know that?
You see, because of the soca dubs, I'm gonna just allow you with that part.
You're gonna allow you with that part. You're not gonna hang up on me like Sita?
No. Sita, no, guys, she's fiery, eh?
Yo, she hung up on me, bro. That's the first time I ever got hung up on live.
She said Ratman and all these things. She dropped the last like 8 bars. I was just like rapid fire.
That's because I got a Draco. All my girls got the Draco too, you know.
I mean, notice one very violent. I was gonna mention that earlier. You know,
because you need us to do security for you. So now when I come to District Lounge, you're gonna feel safe because I got the Draco. You're gonna be like, yo, man, you could drink now. You could have a few drinks. You'll be able to feel like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're like, Babbzy's here. You're gonna be like, Babbzy's here with the Draco. So nobody can't do nothing to me. group. Be
Peace
like,
and
I'm
love.
safe. Bye, Blaxz. We love you. Have a great
All right,
evening.
big up everybody in the chat. It was great. Babbzy, see you next week. Anyway, that's
All right. Next week. We'll see you. I'll see you Friday, though. Bye.
All right.
So good night, everybody. Thank you so much for passing through tonight. We touched some good topics. We sang. We did what we normally do. If you can, make sure you like this segment so that it will get me out of being shadow banned. And I don't know, maybe I'll come and sing some other stuff next week. Leave some suggestions in the chat of what topics you want us to talk about next week. All right. So everybody, take care of yourself. I will be back Friday for Fantastic Friday. I didn't think that it would be appropriate to be wrestling on Good Friday. You know, Jesus resurrected, or that's when the day he was coming, and I was just kind of like, I don't want to get in trouble with like God and Jah and Allah and Selassie and all these people, because Selassie and me just became friends the other day. So I just said, let me just not do nothing on that Friday. So I will be back this Friday, and then we come back with the Dancehall Discourse next week with the man them. Right? So love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Someone said the singing part was the best part. You guys love me doing stupidness, you know. You must make me grow up sometime, you know. I must grow up. But love everybody. That's Christina, Mona Q. Mona Q, long time I ain't seen you, girl. Hope you're good. Can someone give Mona Q a admin wrench, please? I don't know if I'll be able to do it from here. Gaza, Ricardo, my baby. Drea Nation, you coming with me to District Lounge. Be ready. Get Ricky, big up yourself. All the people, Delroy, you wanted to talk? Okay, next week, you'll get you to call in. Ron Bryant. Okay, big up yourself. Ixie Bixie, my girl, for life. You got your wrench, Ixie Bixie, right? Okay, good. Remember, I can't really see over on this little small screen. All right, guys. Love you. Stay out of trouble. If you do get in trouble, call me. I'll come whoop the ass for you, okay? All right. See you Friday. Bye.